say
me ko toilet ne so bla ye toilet bia ne kurom ha say ana me se me kwa toilet ne so me bia na blaze su ne bia me koto pa ho no so baka ha wona ye adan sa toilet de bia ye ne me ma koto so na be ma su ni mo toilet kurom ha say krokaka ka nyina toilet ene afan ya wo ho yi ma ne me nyina ne toilet ba ko so me koto ya na so ba koto me nchen adan nti na ye sa eta me ne ko sa toilet ko no
the Asian said, me got to the toilet, so I force them. Oh, about some many day, or some transit, number so many. And I'm going to jail on who was Adam toilet and so me bustle. Total say about me, I mean, more. Between Musa, or what to us or banners as in Jan. So what is happening to us any?
Never a drew baby and man almost said that, and I'm who's a man and quite I'm cost to be an answer.
That be. Oh, and the toilet to be a careful. Do book have an Albanese so. Not also toilet do. What do you mean? No, say they all go to be. Will be a toilet to do what the other now idea cost on anything toilet to do. Ah, toilet to the American. I a careful toilet to the CBI, we would careful near talent and do book have an Albanese way. There's a more money have a money high. What is your toilet to see about a fine young company? Over no basis or basis on the message so what does it? And you want the engine and you near boom. Come to the Bessie. Abana to my Messibia, and you know, Manisa
Unity Radio and Kabomuye.
The world's greatest philosopher, the walking encyclopedia, Elizato, drop the fire.
If you didn't marry the girl you spoiled, you will definitely marry the one another man spoiled. Remember, Romans chapter 6 verse 2 says, God will repay each person according to what they have done.
Elizato?
I have never seen a handsome mathematics teacher before. They all look like quadratic equations.
Elizato.
Even if sense and wisdom is falling like rain, African leaders will still use umbrella.
Elizato.
By the time you buy a car, they will be wanting those with private jets. My brother, you can never satisfy women.
Elizato.
Girls used to stay at home and cook like their mothers. Nowadays, they stay outside and drink like their fathers.
Elizato.
No woman can control me. No woman can control me. But once she says, go and lock the door, you fly like a bird.
Elizato.
When your man is angry and shouting at you, just take off your clothes. Men don't argue with naked ladies.
Elizato.
Once a girl enters your room and see plasma TV, decoder, laptop, fridge, AC, microwave, and foodstuffs, my brother, believe me, a serious relationship has just started.
Elizato.
A man can be in UK and not okay. He can live in US and still be useless. All good things come from above, not abroad.
Elizato.
When you start behaving like ECG in a relationship, don't complain when your partner finds a generator.
Elizato.
A jealous demon may appear as a supportive angel. An open enemy is better than a false friend.
Elizato.
Some black women think having a big ass is a career.
Elizato.
Beyonce's net worth is $850 million with 22 Grammys and over 100 million album sales, and still forgive Jay-Z when he cheats, and you with only 2 panties won't make us rest.
Elizato.
I think it is time for us to start dating by qualification. We cannot have a degree and get heartbreak from an ordinary SSC holder. It's highly unacceptable.
Elizato.
My brother, relax. That girl you are begging to accept you is also begging another guy not to leave her. We are all beggars.
Elizato.
Thank you very much, my brother Ricky.
Elizato.
Who say man no day? Man day ankasa. Unity Radio. Yabane yaba. Ba yawa. Who say man no day? Man day ankasa. Unity Radio. Yabane yaba. Ba yawa.
Empanifo kan won wo se aboa enwa wo hwe ne husu yi a ye fra no wotope no kura trodo no wa opoku jamfi wa bin adwumam wanyi aba beye otope.
Asampayetia obanyansafo so wo bunuye won kana asam te mafutu sam kakre wa supreme yo kofi oh my ya woman oh mani ya mama geni baby ako wacha za ya wareni wonsom wonini pa asade pa wo fe oye yamo yembera ye ebe ya ifirana oh my ya woman
boga don't Ghana sanse kunya na chia na bi se mu ya papa ampa na mo chache die na ekwo so na watie yu ya cancer me ada
Radio, the voice of the people.
Kanye bredo wafa Zimpawa weyes na winya Nyamishira Mama ni payote fua Enyanum Yafanya misronye jumana nyami beshrayen Obraya Weah Kamoya muraye Ebe iya efi yanara Mama beye iya efi yanara Enyanum apofu Asite beye iya efi yanara Mama beye iya efi yanara Adije Kamoya muraye Ebe iya Yafa enye bengawa
I'm the free and the in your respective time zone and share honey de bremo. Adia Chebia and Nano Pain so young fanche more ding. Am I in your bema Akufo-Addo chair? Pumped is a mini abema. It is a way Ken Kalusha a chair no pay. It is a way. Abusuane won komodi on some can na your exclusives on the show today. Nina ni samo bakaya no ale bato manim se Takoradi opemfo bi oyira ya ho nsem beda dwa ye ensem bebrebe no. The ten is a minister no ya regional minister of Takoradi Western region was maame no onyem na a fake pregnancy entrekese e no mo ye na hwan na yes ni kunu so say ade asem na minister wo kan me yire nyem me wo proof krata e kire se me yire nyem me yire nyem ntaafo ade asem na minister so kan ya kai say na isu sai kosu say there is fire on the mountain run and then there is serious fire yebedi mu nkomo na yedi mu nsem nyina ede abramo na mo tie ensem no a ekoso no susu ebi eno eda nchen a yebehwe former chief of staff no na ohwe oye Mpiani dada Akufo the chief of staff Mpiani na say he's been in the news and now what they asem for bi aba na asem a oka and said ohwe Mpiani na nado danko Akufo-Addo ono Mpiani nyina nim so MPP ni because he couldn't have been the former chief of staff of President Akufo administration na asem a oka ni say na nado danko Akufo-Addo aban a obu no se obi kasa na nado friends and family and the may be true really na enchiremu ni nyina ye deba o see family and friends government accusation against Akufo-Addo may be true Mpiani na one kind no nko a ne conversation no na on various subjects na ye baba ba ni nyina mu o see Ghana said the constitution it here ye Mpiani abedi a chire a friend say vice president or useless. So be a vice president wo Ghana says here according to Mpiani or say we useless. Mfa so be ene no so Ghana etua de kagu adan a wa chire ni nyina mu ye the details ni nyina beba na eno na gina so ma o ka say Ghana kra no ye here vice president according to Mpiani or say we do not need a vice president ye here mpo say Ghana ebenya vice president. You better share all these issues. Was it Ghana does not need a vice president? Family and friends government accusation against Akufo-Addo may be true in Mpiani. And I was saying, say, a juma any or mine more obieka wasem unemployment could lead to uprising. Obakaya, honestly speaking, say since we came to democratic dispensation, President Obetna Aswa o create jobs palma youth no obia me President Akufo. And no that one it's there for all to see. President Akufo na de Akufo next by on the Akufo police. He created a lot youth employment near the bebre na Mpiani say ejuma eni o man mu no say yanhwe ya ejuma eni Ghana no yanhwe ya the youth uprising
ena ebeba na in the interview osai ka kire na Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene ne government no some be break 8 na ade a ewo se omoye ti former chief of staff Mpiani ene wade nsem bebre ena atodwa a yebebubo ni nyina mu na yedi mu ensem nyina bremo ma yenche enua be ma kwesi usu kwesi yenso ye chia wo say I greet you all busua ya sebe Amakom Ahimfie or say I'm watching you live from Gospel Oak Barber Shop opposite Amakom Ahimfie. Good afternoon. Yeah, chair. Omo muyi omuti oho nyina. Royal baby special good morning to you. Our America Crodium ha. Mo ama join your Facebook and YouTube ni nyina o join ya any dey kwan so no wa share video no. Yem pushi na Ghana nyeye. Yem fight na Ghana nyina ne na so. Okuje to Ablakwa asande new accusation aba betia omampanin Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo say wasan for chartered flight foforo e de aba America na obema address e wo UN na UN address o mampani kura be maye no de asi ni say wo hwe video no a Unity Radio yensa ka bia ye hwe no a leaders no dodo na ye ade no Zoom bebrama most of them sat in their countries and they did it on Zoom. So the question is, why did Ghana's president need to travel? Not alone accused of traveling with a private jet and a chartered jet. And yeah, no Ghana ECOWAS summit ye host to Weah and Mpiani tu kwan no. Ghana presidential jet ye wona Nana Addo entumi fan tu kwan a yesi emusa ni ade no. Eno na Liberia president George Weah etso eyusu ye George Weah ede kodeba Ghana ye presidential jet no. The question is if it is not worth for our president to use it, why should it be worth for another country's president to use it? Many more questions raised, and we'll be delving deep into all these stories on today's program. Okuje to Ablakwa so finally another I should say question our parliament over a presidential jet. Now Presidency also confirmed the use of presidential jet by Liberia's President George Weah. And Presidency also confirmed say yampa say omo use Liberia president use presidential jet. Nana Addo nkasa say otie teasers amegbo ansa na me start program or say obebo man no person ho ban. Now we're making sure say value for money. Is that what we are getting from this government, from this administration? If your guess is as good as mine, keep your messages coming. Let's focus on Ghana. Let's build Ghana. Let's push our leaders to do the right things so that minuanu teach you chrome from a such chrome wa unuamu manu chobusu from we kuma. Christopher Doche for so that everybody can have a fair share of the cake. That is what leadership is about. That is what presidency and governance is all about. Thinking about the people, making and putting in place policies that will benefit the masses and make the people and give them some sort of liberation, financial liberation. So no money freedom because the way Ghana your politicians no and your political and economic no political economics and the environment in it no ama Ghana for emabuni nyina it depending on the politician for survival. So who DC Nana Addo bubo di na no ye to office mu bubu nneoma say nneoma shishikas twetwa jatum no ni nyina na akoye te say Ghana your economy no the way I setting no a lot of people depend on the politician. Enti se me fight say me obi a opponent na me pen asem no Nana Addo di adwuma no be ma no na me so me nsa akoma no na manya bibia ma me ne me yere ne me ma enti se ankoba sa na my disappointed and then the entire group we come together na yes say nyoma because ya no aduane ya boy. How can we eradicate such a setting in the country? Abusua Ghana be yi Ghana be tumpon, Ghana be konenim. But you cannot sit aloof and leave the job for me and Manucho to do it. We cannot. You have to be part. Join the crusade. Make Ghana better. Make Ghana work again. Let's all push our leaders. Speak truth to power so that they can do the rightful and the needful things irrespective of which political party is in power to make Ghana a better place. Enuti Anopa Bosuo bonondu kopma wiya no mienu American Eastern Standard Time Ghana for them take New York Time ye betena ha na ye no modwendwene Ghana ho na ye no nyina fa adwene oman ne ye nyina man ajapade wo bia ye nyina edia enti wo se sabi wo mo mutie kurase wo mo nya kwanya metena nkran obi onya kwanya nya minister obi onya kwanya entumi me ye MP ono nso nya ne fair share of the cake ye nyina ye ntumi nche no pepepa ono no de kakra na ewom no ye ma sa nipa no nsanka sa nipa no nsa betumi aka age se wo age se me ye nyina ye ka bom na ye pushi na ye ka no kore na ye nye selective aban we de ba de beka we de ba de ayenka we de oye yaban we de ye hu nipa no se ba ne sa enkoyi. Listen, so be a wabina so person wabino crowdy akonya cha and no so kind of criteria because by pushing that government, that president, that leadership, they will do the rightful and the needful things, thereby getting another mandate from the people. Until you push it, na yen kano kre enu na ne Mpiani, former chief of staff under his excellency former president of the republic na J Akufo-Addo wasina nado amount for amu accuse friends and family government, it may be true. Or say Ghana doesn't need a vice president because vice president is useless. Only power be only she. And once what your office will need maybe unless a president need to kwaya or no take over no only she yet. Into office Ghana you vice president. And no dan chance I'll say a human your mind youth unemployment or say unemployment could lead to uprising. Mpiani, and then he also spoke true to power. So Nanado dan Akufo-Addo aban by or ya de now so nyoma bebre ho a omunye ni ye na okachire Nanado says some be break 8 ni dia. These are some of the things they need to do. What are some of the things? All the details coming up on the show. Intiana ye won se mebreka ye be Takoradi ne akwa akohwe se ayenyem bia obaya oyira ya ye hunu minister regional minister say onyem Nikunu so onyim na busuafo so buofu baabi odi dwa oton ade enso so omuso so onyim aye nsem bebre na fix the country for so de omu wagim omu se sa pregnancy ne oba pemfo a wayira ne ade nyina omu sheda e no omu de be frem said be ya ebe deflect attention on fix the country power ne demonstration na nkomu kwakwa ne Takoradi no all the politics in it coming up. Kwame Apia Charles Kode Kwama wasi thank you brother keep up with your shows. Medasi Kwame Apia mu nyina mo nka ho ne nyina ye pushi na show ntumi enkore ni more na ye develop na ye pushi ema amanpanifo no enka no kre no mo nye ade a ebe boa ye man Ghana on say nra na me kan hwe obi aba krom ha and this is my commentary position before Manucho takes over. Obi aba krom ha America ha me America obi aba America ha o try say obekwa akofa ni nua anana busuani ne yere ne ba ne maame ne papa e de aba krom ha. Why? That is the question that be obi amisa no say adentia say ye ka Ghana asama ya na obi ho a oye party A oye party B ofu say ye bo aban bi achi na ne bo fu aden na oba America ya wo kofa o maba say Ghana ye kama papa Ghana de Ghana ni o makoso ye aden na oba ha ya wunya wo busuafo no mufi ya wo presa obekwakofa unu ba ya presa obekwakofa wo faase wo busuafo umame o try say those closer to you your relatives why do you bring them here because who's the situation in Ofie Nenkoye and yet they will have better future in America than in Ghana and rightly so until adenti na ye ka na ye bom penifo chi na Ghana ye yi na otwa na okoko asore na okoko apaja ejapade na omu hwe so tesu na omu di bu oman no enya obi adea eye oman ni dia me ene wo ene unua na akofa na ba oba na akofa na ba una na wo faase wo papa ye nyina ye dia o but essence broni beka se equitable distribution enkoso nti na enipa kakra bi na ache oman na japade efa na menewa esese nke so ye nya kese kra ye nya eso ne ye dia ne ye nya nti ubaha na akofa obusuafo Afri Ghana ba because you think they will have better life here, better future here than in Ghana and enokre enti se ohun se bibi nkoye nti wutwe obusuafo ba America bibi nkoye nti wudu obusuafo ko Canada wudu mo ba UK baby a wo bia person mo ba no benya better life there. Why don't you help us so we can speak truth to power? Why don't you help us so we can make Ghana a better place for everyone? Ahauti ha anye bia no nyame ye wadom na koba wonsa waduane obedidie but look at Ghana enti na Nanado bubu MDC is there amanfo bubu ekohe MPP offices na ya tutum uko tema concurrenza ko cherepone uko hen sesi adoso tutu ande tutu offices ni mu amanfo bubu bi na ehihye bi na ese bi because they feel say omo politicians bi omo support omo a omo no ba e no mbenya aduane adi enti omo na ntumi ama no they are disappointed because baby ombenya omo daily bread efi no ama nti omo are upset, they are angry nti eso omo kose niema, they resort to destroying national properties. Say MPP deal, say one deal, esika ne de. You see how it goes? Nti help us so we can all make Ghana a better place. Help us join the crusade. Na yen kano kre, yen yen pushi because oba America hu sa America da America ko yie no otwe maba, otwe nuanom ba. Nti sa na ese Ghana so yeye na omo motiro no so atumi benefit na omo nya bibi. What I say, nyame be shira for doing that. Nti that is our mantra here. Ibetena ha de ya no. Mami join mami fa your listeners no enjoy the show no to begin with. Ansana mabama no chokra so ende. Ya sebe yacha amakomfo nyina wo so hwe from Gospel Oak Barbering Shop. Wo opposite amakoma himfie. Ayacha amakom de miami fie old amakom ho abrotia ne ade nyina asafura mehwe asafu kakranti azara me move akubu kruma sabash townti amakom de miami fie pa eti mecha amakom especially old amakom fo nyina mecha mu nyina meti ya sebe ani amakom ahimfie fo ya cha mu nyina na akwasi usu se o cha akwasi ajo so also please. President Akufo didn't create any job. He created a short-term contract works. If he created job, why when was he living off his unemployment was high? Akwasi, I think you have a point. But the point in is if he said democracy by, maybe point in is government and a president bang and our bar what youth no what create jobs than President Akufo. You can give me another alternative. So create short term, so create long term. And the thing is, create Akufo police, all cost no Akufo nurse, all cornell. Maybe successive governments didn't continue and didn't build on that. But media, I stand to be corrected. If you can give me an alternative and tell me, so Akufo and create Juma, just like you are saying, name be a mills and a create Juma say, Mahama by no create say, Rollins ne create say, I will agree, and then we move on. This is an educational program. We learn from each other. But so far as I am concerned, Minimsa President Akufo, a bad job creation for the youth there. He did a yeoman's job. For that one, we can commend him. Say a Mabunu Junior, which is why Mpiani is also talking about youth uprising. But you also have your opinion, and said I respect your opinion. But my alternative say be a president we numbers we boy or no idea. I'll gladly appreciate. I must say in democracy, governments do not provide jobs, but they create avenue for private or entrepreneurs. Akwasi when you na unim Ghana, you see a capitalist economy. Nana do basano kachre. So uti audio we are me boy ya me de start program now. That is what Nanadu told us. Say the oka say teaser na oka say or be protective public purse. Ye nimsa sanity, but the question I say be sa honi say sanity na sana was say sanity. You know somebody just manage akwa babim. Yeah. Was it Mamiaba? Mamiaba na ka say o kreti o ka say obi adwuma keke e Ghana. Frustration. Enti
I've been a bit
will
be a small scale enterprises now there na. I mean bureaucracy woman.
Bribe o capital now odi ye no. Wo de betua bribe from office to office. Unie no. Now see can I be adwuma no kra na asa.
Yes.
Na asa, and sometimes you get frustrated to the point and can then Lisa our timer. Wa down for Lisa. Can put Lisa on the phone. Lisa if you America this can me boss can dey be one. Go be frustration is a uku when be say when. So I question what you are saying is true. In democracy, government a creative avenue. That is what Nanado promised us. But the question, joining forces, no. The question then say, the promise yes, sir. Public sector, just a service and not avenue to make money, but rather private sector. MSC can one. Sana ekoswa na. That is the question I see. Be say who sana ekoso. The Nanado kachere no. Say si awuko bi adwuma o Ghana. Eti say na hihye ne tie. So that is the point we are trying to drum home. Bakuni, udeti, na mefa public person meto aso.
Ya mobo wo Ghana. Etisikaso, o menye ohia mai. Nenam amamua enkoyi enti no. Ekom de.
Sauti Manucho. this is the president, the current president. Say, Omani knew him, Amamu Nenko Yentin come there. And we trusted him and voted for him because or assure us Oba Obama Yaduanedi, Sikari de Oho, yeti Sikaso, a common idea because Sata Mahama and Crow for your bars branding, a real Sikanya for a married deal into Oba Sanioma. And in his inaugural speech, this is what he said.
State coffers are not spoiled for the party that wins an election, but resources for the country's social and economic development. I shall protect the public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions. Public service is just that. Service and not an avenue for making money. Money is to be made in the private sector, not the public. And measures will be put.
So here, money is to be made from the private sector, not the public sector. Public service is just a service and not an avenue of making money. In Tikwesi, the whole canning no credit. Say a capitalist economy. Say the America for the ATR market or capitalist. Abino public private sector to thrive so they can hire more people. But the question is that what we are seeing? More people are getting frustrated by the day by the virtue of having a good mind. They say, be a Juma keke.
But you know, I personally don't even agree to that tag because if you do a capitalist marketing, then you make sure institutions are working very well.
That's the point.
Once the institutions are working, it's a minimum wage. Be a company, you need minimum of this. It's offer a civil engineer, offer architect, construction company, offer C. So the minimum requirements are there. But yeah, then you to me shame we. It is a way and say we capitalist economy now institutions don't work. Minimum wage you move to me for no against a member of 40 cedis a month. There's no law which binds the person to pay the person a minimum wage any idea. So that is why I have a bit of a problem. That institutions and countries are much more because the standards are there, almost basic standards. Massachusetts want to make for no money less than $11 and $12 an hour. Ohio want to make for money less than $11. Since I say no, won't swim in Biejumano. But Ghana no, obi kura beka cho say 2x4 bi no say buy contract more gata contract mo why or start here no akofa nkofo cheap labor and there's no way checks and balances. That is why it won't say fine we Africa into me purely capitalist. I see the combined hybrid. It's an hybrid of the communists and the capitalists because at the end of the day
Ghana are buying the biggest employer.
Now besides we still can't force people say minimum wage because me tikejeti and me be me shop na my shop attendant I'm a man 2 million a month.
I don't make
exactly how do you go and tell that person to that 2 million say minimum wage 11 cedis for Ghana inti obefo bi Ghana want to meet less than 3.6 and 3.5 million want to meet you does that person also stays at home. Those are the basic way now. If you say a bit of a problem, say the government should also support do the hybrid. You to mean practice one. By now, we should find ways. Say at least more government jobs near the end day. They will force them to do the right thing. Not just maybe our obiakofa spare parts were abucho the Bosuo kind of BOC. That one we can't have a lot of control because it's a pure capitalist market. But we could government contract, equity classroom block, we could government contract high supplies and not there. You be making sure say you follow routine.
And because we are giving you money based on labor cost, I would demand
your friend of BBS, breakdown structure.
And so
they still cheat. Or catch us or fire engineer man 4,000 a month, so man 800 cedis. Then the rich are becoming richer, the poor are getting poorer, and the people are suffering. The teachers are teachers are suffering, nurses are suffering, Kaya are suffering, Manucho is suffering, Opo is suffering, everybody is suffering. You know all these things. On the man we talk about Arab Springer or now
Unim say Ghana for a wabruch in Kwa Ghana for a wabruch in American Kwa Ghana for a wabruch in Kwa to me as Ghana by a new.
Oh yeah, I mean
Ghana for wabruch by virtue of the fact to say you cannot crack.
Oh yeah, but some have sold their
cannot crack.
Yeah.
Now and na dingomo. See sometimes yeah. Share initial minimum say if you are listening to the intro part of the show when you are coming.
Tell me.
Now make us say Uba America ha. Who's America de into person kofa o my den. Eba. Who's America he with here no unuanom umame whoever wouldn't be benya better future than in Ghana.
Better healthcare.
No akofa say bibia no akofa omo abaha. But Ghana nko yi na ye kan na obu ofisa wo MPP ni.
Oh yes.
Ghana nko yi na ye kan na obu ofisa wo NDC ni. Enti se kobasa na wa watena se na obisa ho se who am I? Adan na me de me ba ha no. Eniam ko yi America de no me sesa me nkrofo free efie di omo ye den. Adana me more money now. Say ho ya. Adana me more money now.
And it will move with the amount of money, ridiculous amount of money no tia for you. Because you say $20,000 so for me Abakra me pay. Then you ask yourself
exactly
over 1.2 billion
Ghana cedis.
Why you ready so the would new abeba? Okay, Joe, why on so the okay, Joe, me immediate film, and I can't I will not let it. Oh, I know I am Yano. Those one tasted
ho, now I can't Ghana some and penny for made them MPP ni, upon national and Amu MPP Chisa, upon national and Amu this and Nimsa, share. Obu on this in Ghana, and Ghana.
On the idea, dead until you know this, so they don't have the chance to appreciate the difference. But what when your chance? If I'm say the world is like a storybook, won't you you are still on one page? Won't you mean Ghana? Knowledge, I say, of
course, yeah.
Who feels it?
Something as a civilization.
There's a reason why Obama could have taken cameras to Cape Coast Castle to watch it, but he decided to go to Cape Coast to watch it himself. Into what better now?
Seeing is what
believing.
Yeah.
What better now? Chroma with difference. Say, well, hospital cry a patch or zebra. People like Edu Ebuka vaccine. Yeah, patch or zebra. Vaccine.
Yeah, vaccine. Yes, but $100.
Na Ghana ni yenye bi wo. Obi kwa kwa cry. Okodu UK cry. Si yenjin tum.
Is it France cry? Say Ghana ni between about France. And ne Anopa ya say I just saw you fully vaccinated. How many percentage of the population are vaccinated?
Fully vaccinated. Even UK so ka say Africa vaccination kwa munjin tum. To ba quarantine.
I'm so be quarantine 10 days.
10 days. We be $200 a day at a hotel now. So it's as good as saying that we shouldn't even come. Now the deeper you that's more chill and then material and there say yeah it's been about 3 days. Ghana government is not talking. Other countries India.
No, I'm say Africa.
Yes.
India. Russia, Jordan,
about 33 countries. You're 17 red listed countries. Red. Red for South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa.
But the truth is that you vaccine almost someone recognizing us coming from Ghana. By their records, you are not vaccinated. Don't get vaccination into.
Say you confirm Russia for this. Say Russia for count.
But at the end of the day, no, India forecast almost supply in UK 5 million doses. 5 million doses were sent from them. So why would they even decide that India for them community? And Randiabe Yawn say our government should also talk to we are
the men divert to Crampesa now Jina Bia Tabruchi na one man no creme nedino. Member say shift the conversation crack vaccine. Yeah, to
had a chance to taste
say Ghana dead. Now if we say Ghana it's as good as them having a better future. Ada na ba na so omunyina ba so wanya kwanya kran fa ba magana na Canada kran na obenya kwan na ade ne yeden na ade ne ko
ka just anywhere
ye ka Ghana sema na to na obuofu say na mo bom MPP achi MPP e ba Ghana say obedi Ghana so abese Ghana also be Ghana yi it is onye we have to tell them
they be am shebi na mo kama ni chose say na what kromo na maka nti obekwa kwatan Ghana no but when your coloration now ye ka bibia wonjin tum
ideology.
So you
should be happy we're even speaking true to your government. Or no, you're former chief of staff and it's some at
a point in time become an elder statesman. Said and
now Dogana now see Yandodo or Mpiani or Teso the all Yakra Yandodo now Dogana
and the very things he complained of what I can show say Arab Spring how did they start graduate to be school near Juman or Sheno. I didn't know the story. Your president here no can story in the chairman on comes if I can show the Arab Spring how did they start? Be a wife frustrated after school near Juma. No, of course, setting itself on fire. Then it caught the wave, and everybody started joining. Into Juma, dear, number one. If people don't have jobs, there's no security in the country. So how well do you tell us? I will buy 5 years
now. Share.
I know. Maybe I don't want to because my heart weeps. But the truth is that my heart weeps. As much as possible, no, fine. It's a choice between the devil and the deep sea. I don't have a problem. I say MPP because don't pay DC. It is a choice. Partisan politics is allowed, but I agree to that there are problems, teething problems in the country. Young bomb which no one solve it. Young change the constitution. People should get jobs.
We were talking about Joe Biden administration of America and immigration and how people are disappointed. Time I'm your friend is Homeland was it the Homeland Security? I was CNN. Oh, the difference between abrofo amamuo any abibifo amamuo abibifo amamuo be defend adie bia Jesus here defend the defend
say winner takes all everything to stay in power on to me ye crap
Enra I was watching CNN and I marveled about some pictures about say Haiti for now border patrol for now
yes
Biden top spokesman for on immigration
yes
or say this is an embarrassment
to a country believes in freedom and
this is an embarrassment not only on our administration but to the country and we are going to get down to the bottom of this and Ghana the justifications
of course now as President Akufo-Addo says better to be the opposition party the log of a party in government than the head of the party in opposition.
Defend their justifiers
such deep comments massa everything to say
power radio station TV station and they communicate I saw them communicators
now that's where
spread their
but that is where I realized that stations failed in Ghana. I'm not saying here partisan politics but nipan bet now with stations so Peace FM Kokroko ni ade na misiwe ekosi se ni aka say oh Manicho Magandi a rep of the MPP Weah a rep of the NDC ni ade na that's where they've lost it then they are there to defend an agenda I don't need for resource people
no man no crowd the media hame ahasa na make say asebe bo free Biden administration the point is they don't ask the relevant questions on say obi betna show so as a politician Nasa oye minister for health, minister for education, minister for Weah. You up to you, the journalist. And I say pushing the pano konechi.
I'm not even talking about ministers now. There's somebody I'm talking about people. I'm discussions. To say yeah bino. Once you put a coloration, is there to defend. You can't tell me that me better I'm going to say me MPP communicator. You expect me to come and sit here and me boy MPP. It is not. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Once they show their powers, their coloration.
If you came on my show, to say represent MPP. Issues like this, to say issues about a man for and I'll play one doctor be voice.
But they don't listen to them because Obe find a way to coin to accept that.
No,
Papa man.
No. Until Obeka say Papa, na majatum say Papa.
You see, I listen to.
Sanka you push your more. That's what I'm saying.
That's why
the aggressiveness of the media in Ghana. And
yes, of course, we need to
aggressiveness. No, come on, move your back.
Yes, I agree.
Because you're the mucho say you know more into your bano. I've been watching morning shows where the host what was order. What yes.
Now host now show in YouTube say you know what they do.
No matter them say and then the guest will say things I'm no go next one so
but I agree with you for big aggressive big groundbreaking interviews because they've shown their coloration where YouTube were there they need to omunya chance you see how they talk you know interview be leading questions you want them to make your party popular near there some of you even listen to you we understand people know say and that's where they are very comfortable on the communicator no okay and host no identity okay no akwatena so onim said there's no way the host will expose him but some would dey say anka Ghana ye yentina and I like the way even we can so be interview be cry hear men quote say akwa ndo be ye say they will tell them
so you don't come
they will tell them
no so you don't come
okay ye akwa ne dey ye huni ye
so you don't come
that is how West Ghana is now obi tie me sisi o tie me akwa minim so that we're not interested in the substance of what they are saying. The media has really disappointed Ghana.
Okay,
to put it
young kind message
mildly, the media in Ghana.
That's why I keep saying every day
disappointment.
That's why I keep saying every day.
Senior journalists say you are not taking positions in government.
Andrew Yachao, Africa Bass and the Lengi Biama also look at what your leaders are doing.
And you are still sitting on shows.
UN.
What could the political position as a shows?
UN summit omuye Joe Biden wono America here to be kasa fine but me show video no na do kasa no Ghana for na your delegation na eti wono mutie no
but you expect I mean
because all the world leaders no most of them I was reading an article most of them here via Zoom
yes
but Nanado decided to fly all the way from Ghana to America
in a private jet
to come and give abra wo de obi a osemebua no onkope UN na do address no hwe nipa na eti dem ho.
But they will tell you that only the man special invitations on the can say free SHS. Ghana free SHS into on
man special invitation.
No, they will
world leader be our special invitation.
I remember back when we were UK, you know, and I listened around. I'm saying, Ghana, no there special invitation. Yeah, sometimes you don't even get it. In this pandemic, we grow. Then you fly a private jet to come and sit
go and look. And you probably obi a wanya bi ahwe bi hu. Obo say world leaders no, most of them the seats were empty.
They won't come. No, the serious person at this time. The
seats were empty.
You see, the point is the world is advanced now. Why will you need me? Unless you are going to make love, no catch him saying to me your phone so now. I say me about fear and I say Obama except that then you need to make on phone so. Video abania day. What can't we discuss? Can't we make sense on radio? I mean, we just have to get wiser now. But Africa, we still know what you are going to. Okay, leaders in who say it's a privilege. So a full plane now.
No, sir. Your governance now. Even ministers, no, they make more money by traveling than being at post in Ghana. They make more money. Risk allowance, whatever allowance they bring. So they make more money by traveling.
I had a soldier girlfriend when Lebanon.
Share. Yeah.
Mama
can messages in the kakran to us so young and viewers involved. Yes, let's all join in. Share the video. Let's all push and make Ghana a better place. Akwasi saying democracy government. Okay, I know him some kind. I say Ghana will never develop. Just can grow, but develop hell no. It will never develop. Kwasi you be develop. Me no effort. Be ma Ghana develop. Me no effort. On said the only problem a Ghana wo. Say. Entina make us say yeah tia bruchire no. You disappointed Ghana for papa. Yeah wa bruchire no. You disappointed Ghana for apart from Ghana nsentwere for na media no. Enipa etosu mi no mo disappointed Ghana for pa ye wa bruchiri na ka o ye NDC ni na nka NDC aban betena so na ototo papa so disika na o ye nioma boni a ba na nka mo huru no mo pamo no ka o ye MPP ni na MPP aban ba na ototo papa so na nka mo huru because mo betena krom and at least mo hu how the system works said ye nioma aban ni dwenen ni man for ho ma system ni smooth ema wo betena mu a wo kofa nkrofo free fiaba because when him say fienye the omo ye hono nye so mo ba the same people na no mo te ha na mo nim the way atiden omo an san so omo mpani for so e ma o sa criticize kra na wo a o te abrochira kra ye say di watem na ye do akoto platform na no platform ba ku bi ese adum koto so a obi be ka kire me na me say me yes me tibibi me skin no me yeze ma ye me nya ha na be we I did it from Ghana ntina me ka da bia say Ghana na me sports wa wonim Alhaji Ali Maradona bia bisa no me ni Alhaji Ali Maradona ne kan we kodidi e wa asafo we na ya betena radio so na ma ye kotoko sports ye kotoko achi ye we kotoko supporters asa be nya central market say solid FM mo ma me nsi form tinya na mbe we me ni Sylvester Asare Sylvester Usu Asare now bant ma hene koko bisa no me no ne na ne body pa ne Princess Ejekum
yes
honorable prince so what Princess Ejekum kuma se presenters ni na ne body pa no me ne princess no so na nenam yetimi ko Sylvester fie ni adina by IMC ba mbeten me so otimi free prince guys na onipa no na adwene nya na because someone said, you know, that is who I am.
Yeah, put in your professionalism should not be compromised. And they will respect you for that. But they respect you for that.
Enra na me ka say ye mu bi o ho ye hu bre pen ya kwa ho kire mu pen ya so mo tanyina pen ya sofa o Ghana enti se wunya kwanya se wunua bi a oko through sa pain sa agony by no fault of his or hers now wakwanya se obetumi akasa sesa ne destiny ama mpanimfo aye de sese omo ye na se wonye na de also betena ho na wa ye MPP na wa ye NDC na wa wonim se wo ye MPP but the MPP ye nye na wo hwe nyankopani no betena radio so na wo defend abra wo magu abrochira na nyame show wo de open ma well being opo obusuafo well being Ghana fo mutin krase chirukrom fumeswa kokobra bode bre pro sunye bre chembre kum efikuma ene efiekuma ene minister ekrom ho hwe mobo ene hwan omo de omo mre now the only obusuafo ntan America enfili now we are wasan support to politicians omo ye niam a enye edi omani sika bo omani ka basa not thinking about the country but thinking about only their families and their well-being. And we talk about them, and you are sitting in America, in the UK, in Germany, making good dollars, good pounds, and you are mad. Say a bo mochi. Nyame show. No ma yen
your friend tag and hang.
Yes. Chira no kura say. Onyame ka kire Jeremiah, right? O say o man na me di wadue mu no hwehwe o man ne de eyie na o man ne di ya na obedi. Nti if you love Ghana and you want Ghana to be, it is okay. If you love MPP, it is good. We are not saying don't love your party. If you love NDC, it is good. We are not saying don't love your party. But can no correct your party for said your moya nenye. Because I mean to mobeja kunyan. Mobeja kunyan sa mobesi sa mani shebre. And no ni here say yin na ye yes adie na Ghana ebe fa no tuma pe franti akwasi usu say Ghana ebe grow by end developer kwasi I bet to differ. Ghana will develop. I have absolute hope that Ghana will develop. Say mu nyina mo ka ye nyina kan ya atwen bom te say de ya na ye kan no correct mpanifo a afi omu di omu samfo na they won't have anywhere to turn to because baby ombe kobi omu say amanfo anyi omo ntombe the rightful things. Kigali Paul Kigame or ye nipa te say de Ghana leaders ye nipa within space of few years share the Wama Rwanda be yes. Ghana ne Rwanda why ne wo and now we check population census nearby from say 30.8 point in nipa no kra also
yes
New York state nipa say no
exactly
Ghana New York state cry say
Lagos cry or Nigeria cry so
30.8 resources are your oil gold diamond bauxite bibia
yo baby I don't know resources
yes aduane cross ade bi koma Togo ni Burkina ni ade bode ni ade nyina afi duru baby na a reverse na ye kra bode free Togo
yeah
so now we to na mo men kan kra nkyere ye mpanimfo no obetena Germany obetena US no obetena Canada no obetena UK now so ye MPP ni now so do party no nti wo do party ni chen Ghana mpanimfo diska kra na wo cover so anyway, Rita Befi Yachao. Rita Befi says, I'm watching. Rita Yachao. Question is to see the same Ghanaian politicians always say, look at UK, US, Germany. That is how they do it. But in all the I can almost scenarios, ni analysis, and so I almost the US ni UK. And I know me tell politician be say almighty US cry. Mankancho.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, almighty US cry. Buy no. COVID buy you know omo GDP and I'm say so and I'm say papa sembe na wo kan na wo kan on say mo yi dia bebo am na mo dia yem analysis wo ka say o man GDP na wo hwe sika omo twagumu ani sika omo de bu omo temamufo
unemployment
Ghana COVID buy sika mo gi ye kura mo mu akonta up till now one no juni timemufo ho o say 2004 gi omo ma sika san Biden Trump ma mienu Biden buy no so be man ba ko people got money PPP paycheck protection program pandemic small business assistance any ade amodi me ma wo adwuma bia se
50,000
menyu adwuma e fodi no almost menu adwuma for di be boa mo atuaka that is a PPP no paycheck protection program
exactly
na buy no dey boa private businesses
exactly
and no near friends so mine no onwene dey wa bi adwuma no ho enye dey wa bi adwuma no na odwene no ho nipa na oye citizen na oye dey wa bi adwuma na because of pandemic into onye sika ntua ne ka no o say wo adwuma ni no oru adwuma wura no me di sika ma ogene fa tua opo national ka manu chuka sa de be ya manu chuoni na busuafo ekom nkode omo so that you can maintain the job pandemic ne kwa mejawo na wato adwuma so mo kwa na mo kofa ba bi e beboa mo nko a na mo de yem analysis
oje pa ni nu ate Ghana se obre ba
sika pandemic ne buy omo de bua oman no e de bua timamufo 1.9 trillion Biden sign here no bisa say minister de energy kogu ni botom die bisa say minister de energy kogu ni botom die bisa say vaccine yeko over inflate vaccine prices you discard bread the ordinary people any healthcare agencies any private businesses are untimi ntuomo adwuma foka so that the system will still run in spite of the pandemic.
You know,
that is how far they think about their people. So let's push our leaders to do that. Sika bebre back COVID time yakojije. And look at Auditors General report to grab by Aban Sika Nkwa from 2019 up till now. Yedi. Aban Sika echen COVID Sika ejiji nyina. And so no action is being taken. Nothing. And then Mpiani, former chief of staff under Akufo, J. Akufo, was say Akufo-Addo should crack the whip. Should crack the whip. A man for deep bonini na clear omo na kataso. Was say Akufo-Addo also be breaking 8 now. You should crack the whip. So, Mama in Kano Cruncher and Penny for irrespective of which political party is in power. That is the way Ghana can develop. If we don't do that and we say, oh, madam MPP for MPP badia, the only yeah, fine. Yes, so Yabu Ben is saying, Uma Mesabi, we're free, Naswada. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And we the same people. Yeah, Babu Chirani, Pecoya, Becco for Yeraba, Becco for your Maba, Becco for Numeba. Because Yahusa higher, they will have better future here than in Ghana. Just like Manucho is saying, $20,000 will be betria a fight here. They are cofani Ninuaba, they are cofani Baba, they are cofa Weah, they are cofa Weah. I didn't know Maninta now. So young people in Ghana, yeah, or many koye Maninta now. Women cannot cry, you cannot cry Ghana be ye. You cannot cry Ghana be ye. You cannot cry just say and Pobiasam and I time will be. Ukano krane kire se upese nipa kro te akonya so aye de resources ahye ne sa no oye ade a o hye yembo ene ade a bebo oman no ene timan mufo no. If we don't do that, said the kwesi usu kano Ghana we be grow adan be doso but development bi ama. Yeah. Mamen kan messages ni bi kwesi usu say these same Ghanaian politicians always say look at UK, US, Germany, that is how they do it. But in all this developed democracy, they vote for even county treasurer and chief sheriff. On Monday, Canada voted, and this Sunday, Germany will vote. Have you even heard any disturbance or political fight? Africa does not understand democracy. Sentina, and then only Yabeshe, Kwajon Pianias Mokaina, Dr. Kwesi Amachi. So kind of doctor, yeah. Also, the because Mpiani kind of peace of warfare, and also can be on youth and employment. Any Ghana, the way I economy, no, see Ghana. This is for a appointment by any offices or motion, any cast almost saying in your mom say yeah. He lamented on that. Say a political Ghana economy, not a political economy. Inti obia depending on politician. Inti obia bompa say fight say osmosis and emenua onko DC na me so manya bibia di. Inti say amfa ma osmosis ne de mama nutwa kai Akufo-Addo disappoint me. Ti say me sign you ma me sese me bubu ni ma me hihye ni ma. Na me that is the way I me show me disappointment. Why should it be that? I have ha obadi okwa you obi van ho be. Obia sorry and ejuma obekọ aba. Na ni family na ogene ho.
Na onya position cry they will pay you accordingly. Na yes obenya excess money be edi na it's a public service. Okoye ejuma ni echoka by end it's an avenue to gather as much as they don't belong to
the na mo MPP and DC mo nwene
o ma they are hypocrites.
With the DCMC solution is very simple. Let each district or municipal put forms in all district libraries, post offices and assembly offices. After a period that everyone has bought the forms, each district can give the money raises to do their election, and all this vandalizing will end. Minim so a solution to DC Diana. Opo, I agree with your points about Kufuor creating jobs, but those jobs were not sustainable, and no national policy for those jobs he created for all other governments to continue. That is what I was talking about. Yes, and I say,
I agree with you.
Governance is continual. Yeah. And a governance,
CPO, community protection police,
yeah,
they were okay.
Governance is continual.
Jobs, yes.
Kufuor ban who say mabunu ni adwuma yes. And what create Kufuor police near other areas. Why you say on the Bema why
yes, exactly.
Strong
he did well. Just that they were not sustainable.
That's the point. But
it was a good start, a hard work. But someone could have made it better.
The next government at a next buy or see na konuso so no I
police crowd far from mom CPO community protection officers no we police
exactly
because they were ready to work and
they trained them. Yeah.
Exactly. That mobile number
too good. That is the point. That is the point. And if you go for the health insurance scheme buy,
yes,
at a must buy some one-time premium. It's in Kasan, yes, yeah, buying. Obi the papa bar, Oba announce what bedding, what the building on, not so in a year. Yeah. That's why I'm saying, sir,
they lie through their teeth. Obia transfer just for the power, but we are not facing reality. He did
well, and the Zoom Lion was even phenomenal.
Oh yes. I mean,
Kufo did well in terms of job creation. Dear,
yes, for
no
that,
leader in Ghana comes close to him in terms of democracy. So, that
level, other problems, my friends in. At the end, almost struggle here, but to be a GHS crying, so if you are ready to work in Kwanda, there was 700 with 500 video, they were getting them. Maybe that time like 300, 400, which was okay. I mean, Zoom Lions here. I mean, your money is fair. I said, Zoom Lion. I mean, Ghana was clean. I agree. The legacies he left, we didn't get the succession.
We didn't build on.
Yeah, we didn't
build because who said can 2008?
Yes.
Me see a ball can 2008. Me Ghana pioneer.
Yes.
Kumasi Stadium, yeah, Bobo, within science and for the eye check.
Oh yeah.
Because we want post-match interviews near there.
I agree. They did very well.
Ube Stadium one ye yamfe ye clean. Ubeka senya hon ye Bobo.
The foundations were good. Yet to me twice.
Nobody built on it.
Yes. Yet to me twice. I mean, Obianye perfect. He had his own issues.
Yeah, of
but
course.
In terms of job creation, there.
Lower
levels, no, yeah, there. Other levels,
exactly.
Okay, university for anyway.
Perfect.
Then we are going forward.
Because Ghana, is a Ghana. Almost so far, no. The lower level, exactly. Just like Ansan Oba be a middle for you, never some more
a triangle.
Exactly.
The higher you go, the is a bit easier it should be
because illiterates no sebi manusi sumna so mo ntumi nya kwan kosko anko anko nimu so mo di school the bepe adwuma ne doso nti Kufo did that obi owie SS obi o ntumi anto aso obi o JHS na ne great they all had jobs nti atamels ne Mahama bai no now mo so build it on from say okay Kufo looked at the lower level, let's also look at the middle university no so yen finding middle income jobs be more na ka build on unfortunately na say how dey no kura Kufo aye no say be dwiri ni na
so say me dey me Messi dan ono so say me kwa Messi dan na we so ba Messi the two of them na obia
say who can say always top amemo the most important thing e wa amemo emu job creation.
Oh, of course, once there are jobs, the economy
job
creation aban was Kenya taxes because we don't quite better to nipa 100 million a year money a job $20 every week. Aban what 20 billion to contend with every week and 200 billion. It's always okay. Your road to be done. If there are no jobs, the economy will crash. America
the people will always say okay to about Germany
yes. Of
course, Canada, near Germany,
because there is issue-based analysis. At the end of the day, or you're conservative, or you say,
politician, and Sani amount 200 Ghana, Sani amount 100 Ghana, and Sani what did you?
Yes.
Or Kone Juma, two Juma cry so and move 20 amount 2 hours. And I bet me at Sauko to Abakra, a Juma, Juma, they give you time, you go and vote and come back.
Of course, I'm not issues. Biden say he will consider green energy or oil sector. Or not say many man. They look at those things. Obviously, one more way electrical was mentoma Biden. How no they look at issues. Immigration to saying how do I want it to be? Health to saying taxes to saying these are the things they are looking at. But in the end, they be crying here. Messi school down.
I the message. Also, those who are angry because you are criticizing their party are those people who are being paid by their party or the party finance them to come here. Also, be tia bruchina so criticizing the party.
Yes.
Nani bufu as any pano. It is a party no money schedule. And as a party no need to kind.
Exactly.
This a party who would intia. Obetra krum hana obi hu
nyoma. Send so far Santibio kind. Wo it's about football near the obetumi ati asese we kotokoni because of Kumasi Hearts of Land because of Pando near there.
Ghana football.
Amembua.
Ghana football.
Which was about membu dia. It's about your welfare. So think beyond that.
Kotoko this also called sabbatical last night. Kotoko football club.
Exactly.
A fanatic. I don't know me join in Tuamica. May resource be any ho. Me pekeke. But Ghana dear, me tax me your mamba a Japadian me kaho. Any idea show osmosis in Sasa osmosis. Fashion me.
Yeah.
fa bobra na moami nti se onfa bobra na moami a me o say me kasa ba kotoko de me support me pa me support you. Can you
see yam grow say bia because NDC wokwa wona na bebre na wokwa we are MPP Asante na enye problem baby a wono manka yam grow out of it. Say me Asante ni by policies me dwen say NDC na bebo amia wonani but me dwen say by policies MPP has it for me, but we should get out of those skins. Yet to be female, then you realize that issues would be discussed. But yet then you are too lopsided, tribalistic. Me fear the yenya to say in as autopilot. Obi wo kroma mnene kasana manucho. In as na say men are okay. Say mami yanka. You think Ghana is okay? Manjo ta men can say hey. Uti abroche me ampo na ya misumo mo uti Ghana there say na wundi.
Yeah, until I'm say
me yet Ghana you all out of possessions.
Omunyina peska.
Yes.
Parties ni amu peska, where do they come? They come to foreign branches.
Yes.
But nanadu ba epa kunyanya ha no buy. Omunyina amu pa.
This is subeba.
Yeah.
Less than 4 years, 6 years no. Now I mean this
that's what they do.
They don't even have sustainable programs for their own selves.
The diaspora branches of these political parties alone
should be able to control them.
Ghana, but also they also buy into the Ghana for the Ghana for yeah, Tabrichino, yes, I'm buy into the Ghana for and then we fight even more with our blood to defend them than those even in Ghana.
But I think
that is a problem.
Status quo is changing. I've met with Pamnam Kasose. Me, my bro, I come 15 years. Imagine my pension. Me kota Ghana. I'm doing. You see, you should start getting wiser. It's an obi on my prena party we near my Ghana preposition. We marvel at some of these people.
And we are talking Dr. Reverend Asantibiu by UA program now. Making Dr. Kwame Ponsansem.
Yes.
Well, you marveled. Oh, see, my goodness, such a brilliant brain.
Yeah.
I'm refu you sunu dini yes surgery kwa hano obaha na Ghana.
It's a Ghana. And
I'm say uni me an interview hano. Me interview no. I didn't know about issues. Went here.
No, I was here. I was here for the whole time.
Or catch me say. Oko Ghana ni colleagues no just omo ye na mobokra
yeah
Ghana doctors no
also ni colleagues theater na wo hwe ne megu on ma be say you are not serious as a nation na some of us they be catch health in am too quite you no say to Ghana what do health be there brother you just
when I can so buy a 5-week hospitalization ma
we
Oforiata but that America 5 weeks better than COVID or say my 5-week hospitalization in US opened my eyes about Ghana and Yoma here and how we should improve our hospital.
Ghana no cathedral. Ghana no see 100 cities for cathedral. I can say 100 cities for hospital. Tama about me and the problem no call landing. You see sometimes I don't even get guys here about blah blah blah. Nana
Owusu Edifice or say good morning Opo National and Manucho and all your crew. You guys are criticizing constructively, unlike stomach journalists like Captain Smart, Afrifa and Co, who are doing partisan politics because they want money from government. Even President Akufo-Addo told us to be citizens but not spectators. You are even criticizing the government to stand on its toes. And I know you see that say, MPP ni ba otinema say, Andrew.
I'm surprised you just mentioned those two names. In terms of stomach journalists.
Oh, they say they want to be more body. So what comes up to his intimate.
It should be a balanced act because Captain's man Africa fix the country. They are also in that, but we know where they belong. They don't say MPP for, but they think it's getting worse, so they are doing this.
No, maybe on point on it.
You can leave the name.
Andrew Ayite Africa Bar says Osu Bempa and Hopes na Doye in New York. Yeah, I know that. Yes. We already know that. Andrew the video be by. Video be by. I don't know yeah. I'm so Osu Bempa ne Hopes na Doye.
Yeah, Ernest.
They were hosted.
Osu Bempa di na mo.
Ernest Osu Bempa.
Ernest Osu Bempa. I'm sure the pastor's name comes first to people's heads before the way.
Paul is also saying, Opo, God is looking at us. Oh, why? Okay. Also, who can be? Who can be? And this is Asamba.
Of course. I believe that you see your conscience, you should be conscience driven. Better now, I will say, I coloration, I will pretend. It's up to you.
Nana Osu SIDBaba. Nana Osu Sunyai. Or say, we have gold, diamond, timber, even beautiful ladies too.
Yes.
Okay, no, I care beautiful ladies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I just want
to. Man, so does the same be 400,000.
Yeah, yes, man does so.
Yes, water region able. See,
yes, man.
I know where to send my periscope.
Yes, man does over 400,000. More than the men.
Yeah.
Wow.
The men are 15.2.
Yes, I say some is double. No.
Yes. The double the sumum there. I say by this honor before 21st. It's honor before.
Oh my goodness. We have gold, diamond, timber, and even beautiful ladies. For the lighter note too. Yeah, it's true. Nana Kofi-Addo cancel journey. Nana Kofi-Addo cancel. Good afternoon, my people. I hope you are all doing well. Mami Aba, good afternoon. Hope you are also doing well. Mami Aba hoyepa. Wasi why Manuchu? I said that why Manuchu, can you talk? Kofi Paul Disoso. Can't you talk or can you talk in another person? Mami Aba talk. No say Manuchu. Can you talk? I'm so person say utimi kasa. Obezo just so
can't you talk? Obezo say be my idea che. Na wo akasa anti minchime kasa na.
I don't know. Obezo on sometimes
can you talk there na.
Paul is also the sarcasm there.
So can you talk there? I don't know, but it will be interesting.
Mami Aba say we have everything in this country that we shouldn't be suffering, but because of selfish interest and greed by a group of organized people, the elite group, the elite group,
politics of
elite, a group of organized people, aka politicians, I agree with Kwesi Usu. We will never develop, but we will grow. Oh, Mami Aba, you better develop what? Mama, pushes and Bible say pray until something what happens. Yeah. Now we used to say in Ghana here, if you fail to attend school, then it is in Kwasi Jumango. If we don't change our attitude towards things and have a change of heart towards each other, we will never develop as people. It is very true. Because you see true power, there should be a system that should check and change us. Anything that the Biana me can say you can say fix the country. No, because fix your attitude. The Biaminisa for no problem. Say attitude can only be fixed if we allow the institutions to work. Obiya bonia ne amamra ne nedi. Enye so far o kire se de ensim bribe fikesiem na asem to no akasa opese unya asem Ghana na se emre hu no yi nani a ma fikesiem men na sa asofo na get into trouble na wo Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ye president na wasoma ne deputy chief of staff akwa no hospital na wo former president Mahama ono susu sa person sa be di akonya biem na ono susu asoma delegation ama omakwasra owusu bempa hospital. The same sofo na ojana so democracy so pese Ghana wunya asem na mra new onkon sanwamu da bribe mpanimfo sikeni no na Nanado ene Mahama omu nyina asoma nkrofo akohwe no nti na ye da achewen nti ye ka state institutions no police for aban omusha aban motuom judiciary omusha nanka owusu bempa court remand in 1 week.
Yeah.
Na MPP akofo lawyer Gary Nimako amana ko file ya fight ya ko bail amano.
Yeah. Interesting, the same lawyer no man 1 week no sort case in so oba no. Na me just say case in buya finish in same. The same. Yeah, bisa ba kono de omuko fighting for bail keke. Exactly.
And he back to circuit court.
Yeah. But I see that as a suppression of a power somewhere.
Na say na make no say
me mama one
kind story never no.
Me just say
John Boy who na Gary Nimako and told him to go and do that.
Exactly.
And he went and onimso the court circuit court ho na. Ma menu be refuse no. Into the court appeals court and they look for.
I understand. The law becomes a donkey because you see, so Obana can be bibioma. Extend the question near Sako. Oh
no, say Obana can be bibioma. I mean, you can also stop them from their right. Yeah. More right to appeal.
Exactly.
I know they have that right.
No, make sure the Obana can be at the higher court. If you are not happy, the high court will quash it. Then you see that front and back.
That's what I'm saying.
That power. I said a referee dinner match. No way take decision.
No, as I'm American. No, na wo can say. Intina mo can say. Me can say. So because I fix your attitude, I mean the problem. No, the attitude can be conformed by the rule of law.
Yeah.
Emrani ye juma obi e ya dia osro. But say one mamra na anya juma na ebu mra so dia ya suma a whole deputy chief of staff. Atwan say won konkohwe no.
Yeah.
Hey. Now a better no man to me akoranim. This same preacher was in his church saying say mafikesi mo men, ma national security men. O me ma enrana your friend is saying ya down for ya or Missouri Scott Safo na Scott Safo was trying to say or chere oma so far uja so dem preach a uka oma ho asem uka say ma ohini sika secretly
na wonya asem
esumu fasuma sema na Bible kra say dia na han any sumu ye na wo chere oma ho dia say secretly come ma national security ska secretly ma fikesie mo men secretly ma okromo hene men na wachawade na unya dia and then you are equating this to mean say or chere oma
unya sema then he will use it
very sad. And now Scott to say I was getting emotional about that. I wasn't. I was rather passionate.
No problem when
there's difference between passionate and emotion. Me ye passionate about Ghana. About Ghana because na make us say you mu be ya fabrimu ya suffer pain. What you say? Ya suffer pain. Enti se unya kwanya se unu bi onu so tie kurase bi bre wo light electricity grow who be da. Now opportunity to speak through to power to effect a change in just one person's life. Na say oh yes ade na betena na asem MPP ni NDC ni na obeso so sebi de enye so na wafo abone so a na ayika na we the Paul na the Paul amai coat e da yenyina yanim yenyina so sorry na yasa kwetena sorry dem na ye bom pai na yesre de na Bible ka de what does the Bible say? Yo da yanim say ka no kra ye pese Ghana ye be ye pese Ghana be ye nzo a enye ye Osi Manucho is too quiet for my okay. Paul is also says Manucho is too quiet for my liking. My friend who is in glass house who does not want to throw stones. What they Opo, whose pocket are you in? Please tell us. I did some of Paul is also busy. Maybe no be a pocket. Obi hasn't been information pocket. No, you can't. What did I say? Yeah. Okay, pocket. I'm going to Ghana pocket. I think and
can't you talk? I mean, I don't know why I don't. It's the sound of it. Can't I talk? I mean, to make a sound. I don't know because issue in the by them in Kebi. I mean, if one is firing, you allow them. That's the
my can you Miriam my jama now so fire kaka. My jama you abema Kwabena Kosovo, Kwabena no boy juma pa or New Vision Radio. I think it's about time the ordinary Ghanaian citizen realize the central government is not mandatorily responsible for everyone's plight. Things have been same since the era of Kwame Nkrumah. Ghanaians should be much focused, devoid of political affiliations. Everyone can brighten the corner wherever they are and shun away from complacency. Good morning.
I disagree. Obiaki kadi abeji power na you and after na yen redirecting focus into my international. Akufo-Addo international na yen brighten a corner. Then we should do a unity government. The time he was coming, what did he say? I mean, Mpiani was still doing a beautiful discussion about your discussion. What cherry?
Your kind. It is Sikaso. O me nyo hia mai.
Time oba area no kan na me se de okan ni tie de okan. Show headphone ni tie de okan.
Ya ye mobo wo Ghana. It is Sikaso. O me nyo hia mai. Nenam amamu a enkoyie nti no. E come there.
So my point, at what point should we redirect focus? Since Nkrumah says on international redirect focus when he was coming, why didn't he say the problems in Ghana and Nipano?
No, but that's his opinion. But you disagree. No, yeah, you have the right to disagree, of course.
You see, the point is that as much as I agree to it, then let's not have leadership. Nobody should be on. Then we all agree that you better redirect your focus into ourselves. But a bit so the private jets fly around, then we should all redirect. I've always believed in systems in here, Papa. People, they might have very good systems and don't work. America, I believe that at the end of the day, the systems are working. They had a Trump, people said I best citizen, but America never broke down.
They have me here on some more institutions as I don't have share Krumha, police in Choma Biden, Kofa phone for say oh menu and on
but institutions working.
Yeah,
police institutions working.
America said the attitude that you can't attitude no her Krumha the bia me kasa asem we ha yes men komirika
yeah
men ko ubeduro ni post to speed limit yes men contrast say ukotra say police ni nyon na betwu ka ma wa hyemra na to ba ubusu a consequence
exactly that shall not be caught ya che nko ade a
so but me problem ni say Ghana no eden na Akufo-Addo suma Deputy Chief of Staff say yachi owusu bempa police for nyansemu no omo say owusu bempa ya ade a enye ena yakoche no ena so yare oka so yare no omo de na ko
Hospital.
Yes. No, my mom for to a hospital. I say yanko yeni money bill. No, I'm chief of staff. That President Mahama. Also say me say ba mahu from so am ye. Now so small delegation. Say yanko usu bemba. Now I say shana yiri so shana yiri say kuma enroll my kwa na ka say kuma see airport, but the story came and say Mahama consoles usu bempa's wife okọ ne ho ba mo say we share na airport we share na ukunu me na kasa na say na here den
for politics den. You think you see last
time people like this omune dig Ghana nim somebody like Owusu Bempa me oppose national kwala ketwa te se me kura no me tena se hu se papa no when you differ who or play mind games they are confidence tricksters.
Oh yeah, of course. Now a political
person. Now leaders bottom.
He's a political
your leaders follow for such people.
Yes.
You have people leading the whole country. They fall for such people.
A top politician told me that. We know so we are they know what they are doing. They only want their numbers for power. What is so many? You saw my dream say Owusu Bempa okay we have some cult following be or can BGD. There are a lot of Ghanaians who are hogwash, who are not smart, who are fickle minded, very fussy. Spirituality why don't I just try to associate make a crobit
say more blood pressure
say Owusu Bempa sem the mami yanka na nyame nipa nya so abofo
yes Bible na na say by their fruit.
So these top politicians they use those things just because they want to tap into their numbers.
They see owiase bia nyame nyansam won the Bible the good book manu on my indicators on my things to measure on my ehu
with the black man see
Bible na
they give the prophecies so they give prophecies
Bible na the fruit
won din this obo anu ma Owusu Bempa ka kwatuma we no otuma no. There are a lot of people like that in the system. This is what say you're finding.
Oh, of course. Our influence.
So you are a politician. What will you do? I mean, unless sometimes you're
a politician.
Yes, I will tap into his numbers. Now because there are a lot of foolish people in the system.
Now I cut down.
Because there are a lot of foolish people. Now so one person said there are a lot of foolish people who follow these people. Me Owusu Bempa, only pay 5,000 or come with you. What do? Then let me just to him and take his numbers.
Wow,
that is the foolish thing they do.
In Paul Kigame buy no. Let me get into this. Adana Paul Kigame buy no. One can say there are foolish sebi quote unquote foolish people following this foolish quote and unquote asofo for intimamism tapubi.
Yeah.
Why did he rather sought to sanitize the system?
Because there should be.
You are leading the country. If people are foolish and you are saying I'm also foolish, I'm going to tap into it. Are you helping the country? You are leading the country. Yeah. You are leading the good people of Ghana.
Exactly.
Until you should be exemplary up here.
Exactly.
Disobedience and for one is who scrutinize the system. No more system. Are we saying say so be when nipa there? So we didn't kwasa sebio kra. As I say, support to say
what I'm saying is saying when people are doing that, allow me to use my words on them. Because if that's the thinking, they are foolish. Because if the only reason I'm just say we are very smart and but man just only such a politician. Sometimes we should ask wiser than them. But this is what they believe in. So at the end of the day, okay, last time no, I had anti-Owusu Bempa sentiments and I lost the vote battle. This time around no, say Obi party ni Janu, my meme come pet no. Is that not foolishness? Is that not foolishness? Say we grow country. You be anko no be kanokre. So Owusu Bempa what he did, near for Weah Mama said you like him a lot and you think he's doing well, but what he did no, the law should take its course. Let's allow the police department.
That is how to show skills of leadership for me upon national to follow you.
Now say who could follow Owusu Bempa and supporters say Mahama Krojano or Mpena 70 he will foolishly allow those things.
Or Ojano or Shenkum Tiano. That is the way to please Owusu Bempa for politicians to like him.
Politicians do. So when people get agitated, then they tell them their minds. Because what else can you do? Say nipa na omugu Ghana na nke so munyansa kakra hu say masa abroche sa na ko ye ni prophet bi America ase e chese the obayo ye Paula White mu na de how many people did even mention it me ba akra me tin din da Ghana na me te say bobo ni din wo Ghana say ono no wa hye we champion come ni ade people don't follow that nuances over here. They live above it. But yen yakotina mu na wa ma ho na nation prophet tight bi afato no supo Nyankopon na declare na one declare no because he does predictions. Yeah, be or obenya walk I say not some point to me. Was answer no say oh yeah I feel coin no since they are 10. I only say this things for you to know that I don't need the rocket scientist to tell you that Owusu Bempa. But The kind of thing.
Okay, tell Manucho that tell Manucho he can disagree because even during our school days, people aspiring for student leadership promise heaven on earth, but none delivers. These same people rise up to the highest helms of affairs. So if you are a Ghanaian and you wouldn't do something for yourself and wait for politicians, then But Kwabna student leadership, their resources bear no more.
No, but beyond that, Officer Cassia and the Yamaba Quinton and fight for him, so we shouldn't talk about him. Then it's as good as Mamian Bonici will be a young fight for us. Our point is that Obiba Yanka, one day the system will change. We need a leader, a renewal of head. I agree with you perfectly that it's the African problem. Your democracy is in transition and people lie through their teeth. And then I remember so I'm saying 2000. Me ko take October 2000. Let me share my light with 14,000. Kufo by January me ko share 83,000. I would say then Rollins Abaka to one say. By the time he was promising, he didn't make it. That time was full boy.
He didn't know.
He didn't know. Full boy did. Ghana and watch and Ghana yebre or buy now tighten your belt. No stuff more for 2. So that in the moon said that is the trajectory. What bar? You don't tell the truth. No, and
you're necessarily telling the truth. Say sometimes no. I mean,
they don't know.
Honestly speaking.
Even me, I'm akwala no minim.
No.
Even me, I'm the promises now can be 18 months.
No, me can be ashamed. Say be me can be ashamed.
I get you.
They don't know. The economic situation of the country, no. On your former president, so you are not privy.
So why do you promise?
Your man report near there. Say you have Ebiabenya report from all sort of sectors, and sometimes you get. I mean, to say ministries, no, Ebia won't call for her Auditor General report, any or experts, Bank of Ghana, near the Ntubenya idea, but Ebia unya the full report as to how our economy near there is it here. You see, it's happened in so many. Kofo se or buy or. Do you remember Akufo apologized to Ghanaians? You remember?
Oh, yes.
That he didn't know, sir. This was how the economy was. He took over. But what I like is, after Akufo apologized to Ghanaians and took us to HIPIC and promised to take us out, he did. And also to add any day be ye be my who said Akufo stabilized the economy and we Ghana cedi to dollar. That's you know what they mention. Until you come, you don't know all. But you pick it from somewhere, then you know. Now I feel now say once so be used to say outside the box.
Yeah, think outside
the box and create something and make the system work. He did that from HIPIC Ghana in your project we brief him. And then we he started building and our economy began to grow. Just like Kufo created so me president be under democracy.
Yes.
What created you mabunu to say?
Oh yeah,
Tisakufo.
Yeah, compared to the rest.
Yeah,
and yet there, but at least 49.
Now we need better than no there.
Yeah, 50 becomes bigger than 49. 50 year pass.
They create more jobs to me than any other elected president of the republic.
So can say
everyone say Akufo-Addo said they now okay. You didn't know clearly Nina because Biden Krabai. There were some things Trump had done he didn't know.
No, but he got good and your banner so no. See, the promises. You see, I agree perfectly with you, but the promises they give as if they know, and it's from infinitum. Say, I'll make Accra the cleanest city in 18 months. 2, yet it's
no. Say, I'll make Accra the cleanest city in 18 months.
And there's so
when ya dear,
and so you need to be empowered to know that the things we're saying were
no, you should create jobs. You should think outside the box.
The time I said, man, lazy man's approach. No, he didn't know. I feel that he knew very well that the position.
You're right. What makes me sad is not even whether you knew.
You see, sometimes I want to add this. And when Atamels was saying I made one-time premium, he didn't know that the economy industries, people are not working hard. A lot of the populace are not working. Look at one-time premium, you are lying. I knew it was a lie because that's a say and obey now they are sustaining a policy.
Exactly my point. You know what I was saying. The dynamic can say what the fans say excuse you almost say they didn't know.
Yeah.
What by inherit economy no now buy a bocat to now we are you didn't know yet say a pardon when you got to know from time no
What difference do you make?
Difference bang.
No, why?
Flight awful. Ujuni Ghana for private jet. Among for can wasem. You see, I was listening to one doctor in Peace News.
Yes.
No, Kase. The Ghana for pen for you. No musha you. No mabunu sorry. Obi name Ponko. Ukrum. One my move for being name Ponko. No munsio. Now for private jet. Privite jet in Ghana presidential jet. Also umpe. Oh, for private jet. No, maybe can. Oh, for private jet. That's the point. Say, oh dear, for the things you didn't know, we can excuse you. I don't care. But they wouldn't. They are now wouldn't. Sani cannot. Until Muka Nigeria in a phrase. If you know, you know.
If you don't know, you don't
know. They wouldn't. They are now.
So when you are coming, don't know before you talk.
No, you
don't need to know before you talk.
No, maybe point in say, oh, better now. So we are now see a job.
What did you do from there?
And then also because that is why I like Canada Japan audio now. I'm a tabo now cassette. Yeah, was it fix it? Because
you said the same thing.
Was it fix it? Because I know who catch Atamels say Atamels and fix your mind on another. Until who know him so mind. This is what Canada Japan said, and I like that.
Some of us love
again. I remember the words Nana Akufo-Addo used for President Mills. So, Doctor, the Vice President now should also stop using that. Now, President Akufo-Addo told President Mills, if the economy is broke, fix it. So, Dr. Bawumia, the Vice President, if NDC has collapsed the economy, fix it.
You are telling Dr. Bawumia?
Yes, we are using our own words.
You should fix it.
Yes, what we said to NDC. Nana said it. The president now said it. If the economy is broke, fix it. Fix it. They say, yeah, always we are chewing it. Ghana for Tuaba Maya becoming himself NDC for collapse the economy. I remember the words Nana Akufo-Addo used for President Mills. So, Doctor, the Vice President now should also stop using that. Now, President Akufo-Addo told President Mills, if the economy is broke, fix it. So, Dr. Bawumia, the Vice President, if NDC has collapsed the economy, fix it.
You are telling Dr. Bawumia?
Yes, we are using our own words.
You should fix it.
Yes, what we said to NDC. Nana said it. The president now said it. If the economy is broke, fix it. Fix it. They say, yeah, always we are chewing it. Ghana for Tuaba Maya becoming himself NDC for collapse the economy. So no theories anymore. They've given you the power. We don't want to hear that. Again, I remember the words Nana Akufo-Addo used for President Mills. So, Doctor, the Vice President now should also stop using that. Now, President Akufo-Addo told President Mills, if the economy is broke, fix it. So, Dr. Bawumia, the Vice President, if NDC has collapsed the economy, fix it.
You are telling Dr. Bawumia?
Yes, we are using our own words.
You should fix it.
Yes, what we said to NDC. Nana said it. The president now said it. If the economy is broke, fix it. Fix it. They say, yeah, always we are chewing it. Ghana for Tuaba Maya becoming himself NDC for collapse the economy. So no theories anymore. They've given you the power. We don't want to hear that.
Unity Radio, the voice of the people.
Ute Unity Radio 103.9 Anopa Bosuo Suna Weah. That's them at Richway Auto School, Dan Auto Repairs, Asamas Trading, Ash Pharmacy, Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon, law offices of Lawyer Angwafo, Gold Coast Catering Services, Rashida Financial Services, Women's Health Services, Tanko African Market and Wholesale, and of course KM Raf Roofing. Phone in segment will be brought to you by Anochi Trading and Anochi Cold Store, and of course Nabian Barbering Salon. Ken Kalusha Nadia Nanalande Manu.
Yes.
On the Nanalande.
Michiano
Nana Nana Jubre, right?
Yeah.
Sana see canon. Nana Kwaba, Nana Kalusha. Second year Nana Mewa. Timikana Kalusha Sano. Net say. Bibi ekoso there. I'm so nya ho before some days. Oko. Sure headphone kasa dey na one monitor when we say kasa no from.
Me nya ho bia na me ma dey o.
Kwabena so cha Kosovo.
Me dey no so.
Waso frɛ na no wanfa.
Sir. No me hu you sorry we are me pon my friend.
Na kasa gentle say. And na ye bie jaw, yen kasa gentle.
Oh, say asem nyamba we welcome na dey am me.
Yeah, from pon fa asem nyamba. Anyway, yeah, to also me ba so sisi na it is said na manu na make no. That is what Nanado Ekachire President Mills say on fix the economy. Nti sana we su kanti na me make say so obi hu say oh we dey na minim a na hu endia na waye. Hu ya no so be protect public purse. Nti die na eni off by mu a obi ya no wachi no atwam. Ede na ye Sputnik V vaccine buy ede na ko buy hwa Mary deal boache jako nam so ma no lusu na djuma. A lot of scandals. Even sir vaccines ekoso ye wo vaccines wo kutuka sika nyina eko ngofon kwame refio mu de from say hwan health from say anubuame
yes
airport ngofon from say
Ghana Airport Company Limited
no omo vaccine
Frontiers
Frontiers Healthcare
yes
sika nyina eko mo honi ade all these things also be boa protective public purse inti enye what Muhammad did what Muhammad left you. But ye judge based on ube so muno and you ma ekoso wabem and you ma pio wabem said you manage economy prudently for people to see say ujini Ghana ni ho ujini kalusha ukromo vo ye hwan yamransa ujini yamransa for ho ujini efie kuma ho ujini ochirikrom ho eno na mai hu say you inherited a bad economy
and you've made it better. You've pushed it one step.
Exactly my point. Internal medical for DNA example say Kofo say obeto dompe.
Yeah, dompe.
But he did something for Ghanaians to see say why ye bibi.
Yeah. Of course.
Why ye bibi? The internal make say they won't need there now won't. If you don't know one kind, you don't know.
Yes.
But ube hu ya na then na why ye?
Yes.
Haven't there been so many scandals under this government? Haven't there been so many unprudent spendings? Having there been unprecedented money unaccounted for from the Auditor General's report? Into those are the things and kabeme who say they see what you know there no unim but obabe so muna ko wanim there you have managed the economy prudently as you promised Ghanaians. Ehonanka ye de be jejo na de na minim there me de no de me fanya adwuma. So what they are saying Kalusha Kwaba Manemi also ye ni abre Mpiani dada Akufo ni former chief of staff Mpiani ena okasa na no na aspaki ena okasa unemployment e wo Ghana any the way aban yi see manage economy no say unemployment could lead to uprising eno ye Mpiani Akufo ni chief of staff ena Mpiani ena aka saasem no say sesia no say the omani si kono say ya nhwe ye na ya manage omani yi a emabunu no omo betumi asori
most definitely me kwa Mpiani Mpiani ye ya adwene en ye nyina because you see the why bi da no ono na oginachi a obi ya otumu say ade ne koya na enkoye enti Mpiani during the Akufo administration or chief of is a mamia Frima chief of staff
the same
position and government sano mo we say na nka here free mpanifo a o maba ban mu a o maba ye adwuma o mo yes adwuma o mo ye adwuma na so ye no menko ya yes o mo say MPP no won baba pa no de oyi ono so ka say they should pick up the whip and whip the ministers a won ye adwuma no. They should pick up those kind of stuff because when we say no more mobile or breast, we say the same name president and I say the same party and the power. But the Juma dia omudino, maybe found baby and Swenny. Because now I'm so San Casacra, the sereno of the Quadjume. I say on that time no back come quite man away in a beer, ya more maybe I'll but won't quite mum say oh coffees, then they be out by Ben now the teacher man for us. Yeah. It may say as small can a true, but MP before by Giaguas as supreme. No matter because why be that? Ni ba why be that so dey nka we call
ono na create sa youth employment agency
no isa kufo enkwara mo hwehwe
nurses
say why
no shata mata the color cry say we be na
no mo share yellow nti sa tam so promo sempa say yellow there police for
na yellow and black
police for share yellow
mechanics for nurse
pink
pink
cause na ba ko bi wo so amena oba bi
check pink
na kufo police no na ba ko bi wo so ame oba bi no o share yellow na o se wadam for pa
na me nkoso ame and what I'm trying to put across is omo baby what I say now what happened is senka the same thing applies to all the political devices say omo be transfer na say omo matwam no omo kan masma say o de o tram beti
na manfo be dina tem say akwa ebi mu kura be ka say o ye adwuma ma Alanchira Martin because Akufo former chief of staff.
That is right.
Sani ade o Ghana.
You are crowd be doom we are jamo mubo ma those kind of stuff. Ghanaians are now not listening to power that be and I say conform which you know. They are the Ghanaians who voted for you. When they gave you power, we say when I been to calling out to me turn some the opposite between the Arabia. But best all can say nipa na dey power na dey. Emao ansana kwa ko decide no enti say bibi ko enkoye na nipa na kan wasema SOT Guinea for president Conte nkotie de na amanfo kan a nka sa ability jonta ya mbawo nka se nka otena bamu best so
ba ko Mpiani kasa no si cool de o gidi se cool ensi Ghana
but anything is possible
yenti no kakrab ni audio no ewa but I'm trying to na me queue na me te baby kakrab benya baby okasa about youth uprising yenti no kakrab.
Under Francis Poku, as Minister for National Security, you introduced NYEP, National Youth Employment Program, because at the time he said it was a security threat.
It has always been a security threat.
As we speak, in fact, just a week or so ago, thousands of youth went to the conference center because they heard that there were jobs being given. It was a chaos of a sort.
It tells you what is happening in the society.
Do you worry for the future?
I worry.
Considering that?
I worry. You see, when people talk of coups and whatnot, so I don't worry about those coups and whatnot. But I worry about some sort of an uprising. It is somebody who has nothing to lose. He's finished a university and they are now smarter young men and women also. Moving around, nothing doing. He hasn't got anything to lose. If he has to get up one day and say, let's get them out of their cars. Let's destroy these. They are not helping us. He will get support of her. Like what happened in Tunisia.
You fear that could happen?
That's my fear. That is my fear. To be honest with you, that's my fear. That if we don't do something about these things, it's possible something like that may happen.
Do you think something is being done about it?
If something is even being done by it, maybe we should quicken the pace.
That Mpiani kasa no ote o si de si Tunisia no so onim de si Tunisia
uprising actually a lot of leaders
exactly
Gaddafi crowd be kind it was
o si emaku but e be uprising it is say careful
so uprising I said it frees the country.
Exactly.
Demonstrations, a lot of demonstrations here and there.
Yeah, pockets of demonstration and not turn violent.
Yeah, almost said normal those kind of stuff. But anything is possible under the sun because some comedy a branch be only idea hands now. No be ko hu bi na say ebia ebia Ghana for they say be maintain pensa no akoton saka krama no atodi na no so ko jame ha wa ko jano una meche no enti say na Guinea for no more expect say coup beba beboa na no cross Sudan so my another coup I know they say amateurize una meche no and right now South African leaders na nye de enye ye a o mu say tete no Ghana for extra due but people are watching the world all over say a president no ya de na say nkoya they will come at you. It is a hard time say no cause uprising. Uprising can be possible, but cool.
Uprising is cool.
Yeah, it's more or less cool.
Military juncture.
Yeah, because uprising no say Worcester omoye
na mabulu ni nyina tiegum uncontrollable
exactly
anya Worcester cry ko na kwa no be na be you know demonstration be 10 at a go in different areas una meche no Nipa masa mo Lincoln Street. I organize omo there. Omo
now what forgive street for?
Give street for.
I don't know where headmaster.
Baby, I say one city. Na ebi a uprising by 20. Cost more. Now man for says no man. Look at the Anopa Bosuo. And a year so. What's a Tunisia there no? Rat serious. Please for a year you so much so tonoma. What I'm saying. Yeah. And I know say a man no heading. As you pain, but I know so oh yeah, so Jania, won't refer to a new gum because I sana, oh man, over said that you decided to be man, and I'll call myself. And here 2 4 on my channel. And here's what Moshe and I'm no more 3 years because officer who are banning now only microscope who know what is going on now Ghana finances are there unnecessary promises no that's what mujai. Now that's why Nancy remember trying to say one day almost person almost power that all strategy no what I'm saying they have to change it. What I say they have to change the strategy and no more baby go akwema beboa what I'm saying and no nice omo here na they say over na say NDC for na be transfer almost minister here they are no back cover no and before the same thing omo here and what show say these two political parties no and you almost selfish interest in there on better than on better power. Clear. Almost selfish interest because they think about they're going to election the following 4 years. It is kind of make me accumulate and the other party no make me the mini power no. That's what they normally do, and they don't think about the well-being of the and the system is so poor. Say you have a mechanism be and go. What I'm saying, and see, I don't come here. Ebiana, no minister na, and also DCI, no, or no, US kind of Yankano, confess no mono, confess me cry, or contribute to him, and to over for more a campaign, political campaign, and a big boss now daddy, and to what about Malka, or to me coca. And high sometimes they have to sit down and think, say, one Ghanaian youth, and I Ghanaian electorate. Some time ago, now they listen to Omo Atrono. But right now, technological advancement, there are a whole bunch of stuff, and no man, go a month for you. They say the month for the video, see almost so echo site, almost capture, almost here. What I say, first, before no more can, before second, number better, a radio show, any TV show, the economy is going by this percent, those kind of stuff. And conform to a chair, almost there be as man walk before second. Yeah, but you can't say more. Share, maybe I'm going to say, oh, my queen, a day. And I sanka, say, you think corridor, a rose and a cane, and can't a bit more exposium. But people wonder, say, your mamma is see corridor, a gross or castle, our castle, you see, or who could chapita about to say, all over the country, Danka, Quane Dudono, Saquanina, they are in the depleted state. When I met you, and he said, who boom, my na a month for near Bia. What I say. That's also per strategy for. I know now politicians in any you know now M1 say this current Akufo-Addo president we share Akufo time now me compare comparison but this one I have to compare now Akufo Bemayi and this for transfer for such a long time Akufo buy na you know I'm for can be no Akufo ti what am I saying now Akufo-Addo so now we are attorney general oh Kufa abem meboa cases are about foreign minister foreign na assemba Kufa eden otie o man nkrofo nya di trasem wona me che no ba wo aba transfer na wonya yi na no ma koye ndis for aye no man koye na be transfer am say no man ginsem okay a ginsem kra because right now I see say Akufo-Addo no you can be a channel on tea, Nikrofo, some small crophobia, Omo Macazo, who ye money, and Otiomo. They should come to the grassroots and listen to them. Those same grassroots was the battles of the Lord, Omo share, Omo 2 miles, say, Papa. They always see Akasa from the scratch, no, but my abo mine. Sarcofono, it's own few mubium. So few mubium. No, yes, I say. You man kofa omo Jew too no omo say form okay oh now the ministers so on kasa chomo the problem is the ministers the DC MCC you know MMDC you know omo ina ka a problem no company situation na ya papa na say one stamp authority na de bia obama oyi o ma ye bone na say o nka nche omo na say o ye ya de bia so pese o mani armed robbers
okay o pese o manu o me armed robbers so on kasa na hwe mo hwe ha na ye zo pese manu jo manu so quickly na ye hwe still on the unemployment front no na ye nwie Mpiani edie no na ye mra mehwe okujeta Ablakwa any pregnant woman no issue na no so ye pinso or Takoradi asese akoye nsem bebre and so Mpiani also did talk about Ghana not needing a vice president and then he further advised he also said family and friends government accusation against Akufo-Addo may be true Okasafa no so said I see on the yes has a research no but once people are talking about it it could be true a bit me I no correct and so kind former chief of staff under the John Akufo administration Mr. Mpiani has said claims that President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo has hired his family and friends to work for him in government may be true, but he has not done his research on that to enable him come to a conclusion. So he says it may be true, but no idea on yes our research no.
But that's
political correct.
Okwa says so was status of names be Sante be tu.
Oti say make us political correct. Yes. You want now say waka kan say me chiro be dinatam. No said the new
Onima but I said or status names be. So what are the names?
They say we Sami Jemfi na press conference those names so not the one body I mean Mpiani the one body Sami Jemfi or say in addition or say ladies and gentlemen of the press among Akufo-Addo's uncountable relatives in government is Nana Santi Bediatu, his cousin from Chebi, who serves as his executive secretary. Bediatu is not alone. He is joined in government by his father Bediatu Papanso Kofi Dakwa Santi, who chairs the governing council of Gimpa. His mother, his mother, Kofi Asante Bediatu did Papa and Mammy that's what I'm his mother, Mrs. Vida Asante, who is the head of the presidential household, and his brother. Bediatu no nin Akufo-Addo ye mame baba kwana. Nada no nkwanko fonko agu abamza. Oh, say be am no ma school. Na say
Kwesi Kuntu Asante, who sits on the board of Ghana Hostels. In addition, Nana Asante Bediatu's sister, Loretta Asante, marital name Ochre, is one of the 3 deputy directors general at SNIT who have been appointed by this government. Other relatives of President Akufo-Addo who currently occupy various positions in his government include Ken Oforiatta, Minister of Finance, Samuel Atachia, Works and Housing, Kosia Mwakwanta, Minister of Roads and Highways, all of whom are cousins of the president. Friends of the media, in an unprecedented move, President Akufo-Addo has made his own daughter, Jankroma Akufo-Addo, a member of the Creative Arts Council. Asked whether this is true, Mr. Mpiani told City TV that there may be some truth in that. I won't deny that, but I haven't done my research on that. I think he was just being diplomatic. Oh, yeah, because if you have a minimum to say no, but you now nimnina
but you see it's just saying for we are now they've been there for like they've been there for more than 3-4 years.
I mean, some of all the names that
recent positions, so they've been there for more than 3-4 years.
Recent
you didn't know that yeah, the list is even longer. But you see, the point here is that if they marry or school near there, and it shouldn't be a problem. I think the problem comes in whereby the president make that solemn promise that I will not run a family and friends government.
No accuse Mahama. Yes, some Mahama run a friends and family government.
Starting from time of Babin Mahama Kono, na Babin pushes a button and say Mahama family and friends. I remember so one almost jump here. Because Babin is the one who started. Then he came to say that
no. Kromha, Joe Biden Oni neba even obey vice neba kram for juma say because neba vice in Tino Kunya sa Ukraine dealer I didn't say be buy and Republicans for you Swedish say another job with China near there. Donald Trump kwa betna so oma neba genu kunu position no kram America for kasa tia because conflict of interest.
Yeah.
What I
agree.
Conflict of interest. Unuya a minister. Unuya iri away or deep on your bed. What me
Perfect.
Sometimes we don't have to.
I wouldn't defend this. The only thing I was trying to say is that assuming the Omako school they really qualify for winner, we should also we shouldn't create the impression that or say or deserve cramp and say he has the requisite.
Americans are yes democracy no more advanced that they are from.
Yes.
Reasons in they don't allow you say chances for Bush for.
Ethically, there's a problem. We're going to meet
conflict of interest.
We're a doctor crap. I want to make sure I nurses told you
can operate on your son.
Exactly, because the chances are that
you'll be emotional and then you can
we pay now tamaklopen and the buy and kwasi ado say yen jail no crack kebi you are no govt say na different on an basi jail him because my tete na nka so munyansa na dey. So in principle no that becomes the issue that Mpiani talking about uprising at the end. It's our family and friends in them.
And I share or see
25 names so no point we pay.
Or see here vice president.
There 25 names so you know while list your money I say ni baby mama nyo so ambassador na no so.
Oh yes, MD.
That's all it.
Ne ba ne baby mama.
Listen ya we attach anya wom 25 names.
I know all that. But maybe na me nim here.
Be dey to ni family no. Ne papa ne mama ni nyamu wo go board so.
Ono ne mama ne ni nua ne yere na me.
Yeah, and I didn't know opposition think it be OCDD was fine, not all problem. Send mama ne papa there.
On the other side of the interview, Osi Ghana doesn't need a vice president.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Osi, I always pity the vice president. I always pity the president because you are completely cut off. The vice president, Osi, you are completely cut off. Even if you are going, I mean, now I can say,
was your about the role of the
vice president.
Yeah, any power you have depends on what the president wants you to do.
Yeah. I say was Mpiani on say na all canon akwane bisa and said was Mpiani more powerful than Aliu Mahama?
Yes.
He was asked about and he answered Mpiani couldn't be more powerful than Aliu Mahama, except that really if you look in the constitution, what is the function of the vice president? Acting in the stead of the president. So maybe your hope is for the president to die or for you to take over, then you have real power. Otherwise you don't really have power. Exactly. Any power you have depends on what the president wants you to do. But unfortunately for our vice president, some of the powers given to them in the constitution, they generally took them away, like being the chairman of the police council or being the chairman of defense council because of his problems with late Aka, who was the vice president. He asked parliament to take all that away. Inti sani amani na say mo yefrim.
But when you say defense, the way police council.
Osini na ye from us. But Rollins share
kasum na munya because aka. But when you say Baumia no head of the interior, in a president here head of defense. When you say this sana when it is.
Say bia Akufo-Addo na dey amano there because Mpiani say Rollins eyifrim.
Yeah, but I agree. Rollins made your constitution that was made to glorify Rollins. Young as I am 10, 15 years ago, I knew this one. That indemnity clauses now.
Well, personally, I think we may not need it. It is useless. But what is the real power of a vice president? I say it's useless.
Yeah, I agree in principle. Says
in America.
Yes, America.
Yeah, I say in America, they have real powers for him. Maybe we may have some prime minister position. In the America constitution, they define rules of the vice president.
Yes.
But Ghana, they are not seeing define it. No one say president need to no act.
Exactly.
Positions are not all one. And also Rollins free
because he didn't want him to be powerful.
So I can't disagree because because or constitutionally mandated to take care of the police.
Yes.
Or no police council no so no. To me or Dan say or feel say who person they achieve personal we na onya. Until Rollins and only Rollins their disagreement or shame assume now.
Exactly.
Misunderstanding.
I've always, anytime I have the chance, I always say that it's a Rollins glorified constitution. Or no, 6,000 people, or formal. He has the power to appoint, disappoint anybody.
Paul this also bring me proof. You can't just be sitting on the fence and throwing. Or see, as we speak now, Nanado have 51 of his family members in his government. 51. For proof,
but some distance.
Minim say Paul-Addo. Minim say Gabi Asarashida Kwenya position. Inti minimum
position, man.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, mama no board and then be for.
But we can check. Say,
no, Gabi, then the last.
No, last the 51 we can check. Say, some of them you can't even justify. Yeah, na downfall, ne baby mama saying. I mean, you see, the point is that should I go and take my enemies to occupy positions? Unless meritocracy, they don't merit it. No one will be in qualified. Now, finance minister can't he be a finance minister in Ghana? But you see, where I agree with you, the conflict of interest. What if he messes up? Can you have the balls to really punish him
and put him in jail?
Why you should be careful when you are putting your family and friends in position. When you're careful, they will let you down. And you see, it will be an egg and chicken issue.
Kaisa Kofoye New defense minister.
Yes. That's when fee for 8 years in another defense. I mean, nobody will sell.
No, but apart from Anopa
that's the only.
That even became a big issue in Ghana. So, Kofoye New defense minister. But this is just too much.
But I mean, those things I wouldn't.
No,
it's a very sensitive. But it's a sensitive position.
No, Akufo-Addo. Me catch me can say Akufo-Addo was once.
I'm no school be brain or mukra qualification near the end. You can't justify that too. What you can't tell me say be attach animal near the end by virtue of way no. MPP before they've contributed their quota and they've risen to that position. Obeka say no. We mean nobody should be in government.
So why did he say friends and family?
Yeah, because
he knows that
he
conflict of interest.
Yeah, will be son. I will not run. President Akufo-Addo will not run. When we were saying, were you not thinking right? Well, I also agreed. I said, well, my man can. Once you say it, we hold you to it. Because so can say, Akufo-Addo will not run. No, I will not run the family and friends government. No, my family and friends. I come and apologize to us. I didn't know your friends and family were more
America for
yeah.
Joe Biden in no campaign ne ba no mu nyina boa ne campaign ne yere ne obia
but wait for that chim from the Marcus
no jai search me I don't want you to say
no but no
my point
we are talking about family and friends
school obia Ghana omo kwa na ko school
we don't want me to say it same because they are the family we are now discussing that ninu are
no say chim for na ko school na me say no cry me
most of them there no
I'm saying say jai can obia ko school
by meritocracy I don't think that those people don't qualify but na me just say
by meritocracy and Biden say ninu anu ko school fa ninu anu nyina megu emebu America buy
anyway people always I feel that by what he said, I have a problem with it. Say, what kind of idea? You don't go back on your words.
Why did he say that?
Because the Mitchell said Mahama was being accused.
He thinks it was not right.
Because Mahama was being accused and he felt that it was for political gains. You know, back kind of votes. You know,
no, my point is say
that time Mahama is doing family and friends. So I want Mahama was accused. So your family and friends and Babin started that story. And then people before you see against Mahama, no, because the Joyce must go power.
But the point is
he said it to get a vote.
Fast forward. We see friends and friends, family and friends government ninye, and you will not run. The entire Akufo-Addo bekasa because you obi can be for political expedience in Tinoa Peke. Obe analyze it because in Tinamika's American democracy, they know why they don't do that. What you say?
Yeah.
Until Obe analyze who say family and friends. Until young kano krese, Oma me ba, o papa ba, na betna wa bamu. No disca with my machinatu.
Mean to mention it, but young fan say me papa ban so aboa from the grassroots. I will yet MPP politics. Miss me MPP politics. Na see a kwan could do position. You are saying because you've had opportunity. Me my dream is to be quashed.
That we also say. And na me bisa say Joe Biden. Ne man nyina Democrats.
Exactly.
Ni na Republicans for cry accusing no. Onye Democrats. Ade na Joe Biden ka say me nso me nua no kuta hwan PhD oye we nti omo nso omo ye Democrats. Omo fight through the ranks. Intimate we ama no state secretary of state me the we ama no. Why omo na ye sua democracy na free omo no.
They don't do.
Ade na omo nyesa.
Exactly. Tell me
because a common inti krom ha won say juma cry your conflict of interest.
Exactly. Inti what dey
say
once your brother gets the position there mo nyina mo lusu.
No, that's your belief. You
lost it because your brother nya president there mo nyina no. For that
yes.
Person say yes. No,
the point is.
My brother nya president.
Ibrahim Mahama. No, no position.
Yeah, when your political position, yeah. He's a businessman. He decided.
Okay.
So you see, he's never been a politician.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you see how you can create, and I said there are so many ways. Wabusia 4% or more the lime frame of politics.
They are two different opposite. Ibrahim has never been a politician. Some have been politicians all their life.
Can't build me point. You are not listening to me. Me say a quite be blue and Canada do say Ninu Amwa Rise, Ninu Anoma is Ninu Anoma is
Occupy Ghana Nyamu Kenu Foriata near Denya. He was wearing Makaba the name of Yegidi just because he wanted people to come to have his first chance to power. Which I have
now can say so I send common.
No, my point is he fought for it.
Until me Bisa say, didn't Joe Biden brother help with the campaign?
I can talk what I know and
I'm also trying to
say. What's this or is it to an India disqualified? And I'm to himself by your own estimation, the Winya president,
medical
all your siblings.
No, I've already said, I've already said, sir.
Pick a few.
Conflict of interest.
Winya dia all your siblings.
So by moi. Minister Nkwana betimi the amount you chese amount you adwuma.
To you, your brother can be a minister. No, busu even to be a minister.
The framework of your
cabinet ministers,
your government.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you criticized the other. Sometimes common sense, and logic, and guiding. Common sense and logic and guiding. Say na me catch Ghana for there. Catch say Muhammad or yes say, but maybe mean say. Now,
I think you believe in realities that sometimes you don't know from hindsight.
No.
Later, nobody know who said
economy. Why seven make us say? Until you are giving a handing over notes.
Say into the president.
Man, who may I tell you when
why finding
medical me catch us say me bisa say. Ubetimi adu nua.
Me dem move dey force.
No, me ubetimi du nua. Ubetimi du nua kwa koto afiase. You said no. You said no.
No, if you ask him,
maybe so.
With this car,
yeah.
Come on, they won't name me.
And you wanna make her. But for the most part, that which is who can know? Which is the reason why you say? Which is the reason why who can say doctors Krano they don't allow them to operate on their children?
Different, but
how different is that?
My more position with this car. I'm finding 12 years.
But
you've always told me you are principal. Me,
I wouldn't even do this in the first place. If it was me,
I don't know.
Oh, deserve no farmer, no.
If it was me, I wouldn't even do it.
Deserve no farmer.
Where deserving means? When are your Munkwandia? Maybe a president, and you are telling me, "Mimi Munkwana go school," so I should make you Munkwana.
Besides, into Union to me, Dibiana, and obey Zibi.
My answer, Missy one. There were so many ways of giving jobs to your brothers. The framework, yeah.
You tell them to go and be businessmen.
Exactly.
When I'm not a businessman, I'm a lawyer, and I believe that to me, I'm a
lawyer. Gabi on your lawyer, and you have friend an appointment. No, on this Japan royalty buy. Scarcely in a chairman and love him.
About 25,000. No,
see that's him now.
All of us
can be something down.
I mean. They are all Ghanaians and they are entitled to work for the nation.
And
in
time now, criticizing Mahama say Mahama family and friends.
As you rightly said, no, sir, Unya, Oberman position amana be idea. No, yeah, idea Onya, Ubetmiaka. Now, government require no one can send him any ministers crana or to come in that aspect in the day. Now they say you could have done that because me dem visa Kenya Ghana for with me ejuma and me qualification e but don't think can asem dia ejuma no want me 100% na unia na kasa wo kan kwa no obi wo kwa unia na wo man position kwa no ono nanim no osrehwe wo ni team kwa yaro ya say wonya position
Manuto, we are all here when Parliament got divided over even the approval of a minister, finance minister. Yantiana Johnson said Rumbekas on a lame duck in the MPP Jombesa or the weakest link in Jomofa how do we need power. Has there are a lot of controversies and payments that have gone on. Say me, just like you were saying, and come here Akufo-Addo. But this time Kofuria takamema na face law. Segleme house in Sembai. Attaching metna OB program so asempa kusi saying say and ono you 5 million, 2 million abra as minister of housing on your way. The monies have to be paid by the finance minister. The minister didn't sign.
I agree.
How did the finance minister make the payment?
So you think God in India? That's how you know.
Tina Kalusha Katro said, those who are not Omukoto excavators 500. What did he do?
Why has she?
Into Abontin for crown how can you? Into that there are some things I can call spade a spade.
No, that's the second part of the story that Onu as Akufo-Addo he's failed. But to say
a natural minister a natural. A natural nipa bia me entrane enye enwe a natural nipa bia you affection my family first more than any other.
So Akufo should never have made the brother a defense minister, even if he was good. Akufo making his brother a defense minister.
You see what saying?
No, yeah, Kaba said
the number of people
exactly. No, so yeah, I'll do like 4 or 5, maybe 25. That's all I want.
Now, even that, let me point and say. So what by one? There's so Ebenezer Biden by
them to me a business. So for me, I know met me a minister pay. I don't know until I can't be with Muhammad. And
you go away.
Remember now, to me Ibrahim Muhammad. Nana tell me to do business.
Two patches say, "Ube minister." Ehon na bejiska, ehon na dibe peska.
No, men pesika. We minister. Men so man fighting for MPP. I also deserve my chance to be.
Minister say, "Ukoye
housing minister."
Ukoye lawyer. Law na ukoye no. Now so the be minister anko.
Me hear the Abua Ghana politics one day. Nam so man rise to a position. Me you are not there, but my fortunes are not tied to you. We could be president. That means me a construction house works and housing minister. What do you mean can't me say manicho?
You can't tell me say na una appoint you.
Was it?
Your
only reason
for me, the power lies in me to give it to you.
I'm more qualified. My brain, but I'm more.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm more qualified.
I'm not saying that, and I will never say that. What I'm saying is that
you're dragging.
You can say your politics. Your money, your fair kakra say. Obi nya ye same part. Punishing the person should be the most important thing. Say,
that what is the meaning? What is the meaning of conflict of interest?
Conflict of interest.
Piana me Jumama State.
Yeah.
Or on say na make say there are so many areas. Board krania de adibi kra far away from you. What you say? Hwe na me
Jumama say the ministers ye be for kan ye omo ye ministers so.
Na me ye na ministers for na omo nyina nya cabinet. Omo nyina nya cabinet ministers. Are they not? Tell me. Na me ye Jumama State. Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Me a supervisor. My wife got hired. Unim. Omu who say afa me yire no. They did a year say no baby a me yire wo no. Omu ntumi ma nya den. Emben hokra because broni ade e fa no conflict of interest here broni. For yire koya ade a obe cover no. Untumi nkada. You know another nurse nurse ni we free her. Yenu na ya wane ne wo ya no ye Africa Story.
Yeah.
Neyere or last name as me Jemfi. And then she was also so more high as a nurse for the state. The almost station war baby ame war. Quickly the state called me. They did a whole thorough research about me and called me say am I in any way related to the nurse?
I will say no.
And I'm saying no. And me can't no cran alone. O mama na so mo research.
Yes.
And yes o mo mfa no. But
no, they want to be sure.
They want to be sure. So they don't
companies don't allow internal relationship.
Of interest na hana. Joe Biden fan the man in Nuano Mayor State Secretary in state we know. It is not for nothing.
I had a law and I say just by decision a law and I say
until me say
what's the question I say? Maybe the Kroman say yeah by law you can't do it and I say it's just mere which was say it didn't a part answer. I want to know I'm saying this because our law in Ghana does not prevent you two brothers, a president and a brother being in cabinet.
So why did Nanado say no sir being in cabinet not just a president when I appoint you no but my point and he say why did Usi Ghana be bien hosa into Nanado you should say then or can say then it's Mahama then
anyway listen
what's the point
when we are outside we see different
Ghana mrano makwan say otumi de obusuafo nyina eye cabinet then why do you have to use that?
That's the I'm catch say they do thorough research and come to light also no sometimes they don't know the true picture.
And only a kasa about economy.
Yes.
When yet something you don't know or appointing people yes and only a kasa ebi omo betena so we are say oh ebi a state of the nation sika me buy and niam na me feel say e ho me buy nye sanity and only a different
at the brothers
but who be appoint here and only
MPs don't say your minister so a lot
of enko kaluja mamira so na manu to me go back fa kakaka de enko kalu ko medum no my guys I be che ha kasa
what I mean na me trust on say because of the conflict of interest a man adenia dice kakra but if the person is qualified obet my age man but say Akufo he did an excellent job Akufo being a minister of defense.
Kufuor can be excused. Bakupe me Akufo-Addo efa ne nuanom be baku mienu bi kura kame nkasa. Na beberebe they said doso. Yeah, wonim Kufuor nuanom doso. Go check here. Na say what computer nim. Kufuor ya ngo ne Addo Kufuor. Wonim Kufuor siblings, wonim momodo do. Kasa kamisa.
Kasa across say president we no normal waye enunti ama ni nuanu makwa aban mu no ama fo be ka so odi abro kakra esan say yeah ono na saka na asem say I will not it say if you are not na wo ya no kwa so kwa no nka ye ma na nye fe kakra oh asama na etan esan say o ministers na nkasa na wo mo madwuma no as already said no wo mo kanya asem kwa wontumi nka mo let alone wankasa obusuafo na say we so odi abro then because I'm competent too. On paper they look competent, but can they do the job efficiently for Mother Ghana, or are they doing the job for more family and I say for a small set of people? And a man at the near hardly and can nipa be 100 quite more bem no more qualified. Now ban bet me stop no because me visa had the money who say I know who ye bibia omo whistleblowers be and I say man for bet me shadakra investigate. Who busuani na mano a position no de no abebe tuye and then
why me ba me ncho no why you now kana makosisia Washington Post to say federal laws generally prohibit government officials from hiring close relatives or encouraging their hiring.
I'm happy you said it. This is a law. Let's put it in our law. So it's a law. It's a gray area.
But on him say apart from constitutions we have conventions.
Ghana,
but Ghana, but even that, my point is sometimes as I say we use common sense and logic. Adia me catch Kalusha say Kalusha. Adia we yen na me dem ba me nyesa. Now baba yen more. Are we not Ghanaians? Do we have to sit here and say oh we are qualified? Now Mahama F and for no more Juma. Who told you that those people didn't qualify? If you criticized and condemned and told Ghanaians you will never run family and friends government and you are running more. Now can say oh qualify more go school. One and go school Ghana. The family, it's not the only family that went to school. We have equally qualified people.
Say they should go and be businessmen. Would the uncle be a businessman? Me to me.
Oh, so what they do in Ghana? Contract award any idea? But how no the point is we are Kalusha na me the amount now we are me Joe Biden. System no will check you. It is a 1 year. This is a year. So and you have an offer Biden. That's how. And everybody does a diligent job.
President, I mean a businessman, prime minister, and the family member. Ah, now my politics. They do a coach, roads and highway minister. Also no, we need to make business. Ibrahim.
Okay, Mama into us. Kalu.
By the
way, said,
I
mean, I don't think so. Not right now. The caliber any dominion or what they have shown. Ninian more than my way, no mere bonibia, Omutumika, as I was saying over here, no, so I'm the Mawa. Now, near your metric dig information be I want to plan
anonymity, ban, if I say, ban, acham for right, bacham for, yeah, let me take an interview. Na Miss Risa was so Cananado appointees in Nipa 10 Bomwa, or age bro 700.
Oh, yeah.
And okay, can you boom live radio? So
say we cry or stuff for crying. I'm 75.
So the baby could do not say I could do 1,000.
Oh, what is out there? I sent it to you, right?
Oh yeah, but it's true. I mean, it's very funny. See, I don't pay money they buy you difference. I mean,
anyway, moment to us. So let's move on.
But this time, the young ones who more bujina pomone asensumunya say some no ministers. And also banka. See, young dudes. I mean, I'm taking chomu. They are now ministers. Some times with these kids were not ministers.
You were talking about Akufo-Addo.
Mama, Sana the Biana college in here. More 2 stories. I say more share. Kwabena Kosovo. Kwabena Echobio. Kwabena say, President said, governance is like playing dummy. You see different when watching. People play it. I say, let me take it again. Kwabena say, President said, and I quote, governance is like playing dummy. You see different when watching people play. When watching people play, okay, and it's your turn to play. Ghanaians just made fun of that trivial statement instead of holding him accountable of what he said. He should have known because he had opposition at parliament and shadow ministers. nti so what Kwabena Kozu asem no one the guy asem no na ye Akufo-Addo na Akufo na Mahama na
should have added the name.
Yeah, Kwabena, give us the name. Me can say Omu will be Bako Kasa.
Yeah.
But I don't really. I'm say okay. I'm say President Akufo. Yeah, I say President Akufo. Yeah. President Akufo.
Same no na mama so can beautifully say Akufo-Addo yeah president. But people took it differently. God and the hypocrisy no so. So when you're president now, okay Kenya no ya na obi ho we hey. I just say we do
what cry is Kalusha talking about? Opo tell him to address his incompetent NPP's nepotistic, visionless, directionless, family and friend and corrupt government and stop talking about the NDC. Why? His hypocrisy is too much and he should try to be balanced. Now, sir, he was trying to make a case. BC Waha. What are you talking about? Opo Nanado, as we speak, have 51 of his family members in his government. And on Paul Disoso, Paul Miso, unless you are able to feed me with the names and then I cross check and see. Sending na and no cre. I think okay. I think I read that one already. You move on now quickly. Other issues.
According to NDC, Nanado has appointed 51. They believe either family members or friends. It's a molest.
NDC for Negro.
Where on Adam for crowd problem? I mean, I say guarantee issue or say enemies. So him say, oh, why in Adam for into a man position? Just say, I mean, sometimes we believe by it.
We will not move on until Manucho admit that what is shameful and unacceptable. What's it? What?
Yeah. This
is shameful and unacceptable to have many as 51 family members in his government.
I would disagree on any given.
As for Kalusha, he would defend this. He would defend this because he is there making the bending of this super incompetent government.
I would disagree on any. And Papa 100 now. Papa Baba
Scott Safo say. Good morning, gentlemen. Great analysis. After 4 years, yes. I don't know how anyone can trust Akufo-Addo. He is he is incredulous and cannot be trusted. He has failed flat-faced when it comes to nepotism and corruption. He can employ the service of your family if they all compete and win the positions. Even though they might qualify for the positions, there is conflict of interest. Other than that, nepotism will not exist. The only position a president can use his family is the Minister of Defense. Other than that, it is a disgrace. Yeah, the Ministry of Defense is the master, and
you want to justify one?
No, but the first one, if you end this, I mean, because that time as a role is one jata, no, and he didn't really.
Yeah,
almost no,
same say jata.
Same say jata. Almost wow, run the whole. Why that's the people.
But some friends take better than family. Yeah,
Adam for discard there.
Obibeka just say friends, family, they don't have a choice.
And your role is the show me to about the
exactly.
And then you run the Sakwan be you know. It is called Safo. The only position a president can use his family is the Minister of Defense. Other than that, it is a disgrace. Nanado is so weak. He can't fire any of his corrupt disciples. Manucho, you are trying so hard to defend his nepotism, but they are not the only well-educated people in Ghana. It is called to say don't defend it. Kwabnasi Opo, this brings you to my earlier submission. The current president used the family friends schemes to get the vote of Ghanaians, and you know that Ghanaians will fall for that. Now MPP are chastising President Mahama for saying do or die, but defended or die be die. Until Ghanaians become discerning, they will always for this political gimmicks. They will always. I mean, I think he meant to say they will always fall for this political gimmick in Africa and Ghana, to be specific. Greetings to Ken Kalusha. Oboyima Imanopong. Thanks for joining us.
Chess. A chess game. offer Kelo for Takoradi na menim so shadow finance minister.
Opo tell Kalusha if he wants, I can list the corruption scandals for him, and he can tell us where they stole and kept our money.
Who's that?
Paul Nawaga, for the city.
Paul Addo, you be studios.
Okay. You have to na yentwa so. You agree with Mpiani that we don't need a vice president?
Oh yes,
I think that is fine.
For now, they will change the constitution. It's just a white elephant.
Yeah, and now I mean, here, but also to say, man specific job function. To say the first net here, Rollins he free man.
You see a man specific here, not see any leader of government business. Not just on your vice president. I bet you me I say leader of the economic team now.
No, man higher vice president, but I had constitution
to change the constitution.
Some power.
Exactly. So why I say final chief of staff for position because he's the chief of staff there. Yeah. He commands the whole ministers in BBR until vice president. You know, so president Memo BBC when you only step in his foot when he's not around. Yeah. And as a system, we are only wasting money for that space. Metenasia either say Yeberman rule and also say a waste of space. From Aliu Muhammad.
Yeah, man rule because or might be a two baby.
Man rule means that we touching the constitution. Are they ready for us to touch the constitution?
And then Rollins be free. Me kwanya ko Mpiani anka wonim say nyina nenim say say head of the economic team, head of police council, head of we. So na menim say all those things were there until Mpiani says it today.
I think I believe ni we do maybe Yanshe be.
No, I say Rollins removed it.
Yeah,
I know that he was emphatic.
I say I have not done my research. I believe so.
No, I know you dean. Now so crowd general
like that. Because you menim say the head of the economic interior way. I've always known this. My time you name so no head of
what just get in the constitution, let's see, because Mpiani say it was not any basis for saying, sir, we don't need a vice president
because president in your head of interior and defense. Head of defense, commander in chief. By police council, the vice president not chair BBR.
How do you know? How do you know that
over
it hasn't
the years,
been changed?
Over the years, that's what I know. That
Mpiani knows better, so we should give him that.
Oh, I think I believe it. Only say family and friends, you know, more. I have not done my research.
Are you trying to be Paul Disoso?
No, you see, I've not done my research, but I believe so.
No, sir, 1851. Maybe I don't know the 51 people.
51, they say friends near their womb. Say,
why would you equate friends and family?
See, you say family and friends.
Something I know, no, a office, I know a chief of staff or Nimsi a year frame. And a family and friends, so when defend it. What see, it may be true, but no, and can
anyway.
Or say, family and friends government accusation against Akufo-Addo may be true, but I have not done the research. And he said on Kase and Yanokre. And I totally, and then I also say, Meka just say he was being diplomatic, and he has to because he's a politician. What they say? When him say any no won't mean deny or say it may be true, but me ade men kind go for a woman metumiaka. But let you move on. I share. Okuja to Ablakwa. Let me start with you, Kalusha, quickly. Okuja to Ablakwa. Tackles Akufo-Addo over latest luxurious travel to the US. Now, according to Joy, say Ablakwa to file another urgent question in Parliament over Akufo-Addo extravagant flight to US. Now, ni say UN summit ekoso ahano Nanado according to Kujetu was Nanado signed a private jet and diaba Eugene here abe defend say nyano the last one we do nyamai the last one Germany no say flight specific one kase one fa yenye clear one kase one fa private jet but say flight and a specific flight na we board no ono Nanado ni two kwan no the kwan
I'm saying DIO DS10 LSD ADX
so
LSDIO.
Now, member of Parliament for North Tongu Samuel Okuja to Ablakwa is set to file another urgent question in Parliament to demand full disclosure on the cost of President foreign travels. The ranking member of Foreign Affairs or a ranking member. Information on Foreign Affairs Committee has alleged that President Akufo-Addo's 3 recent trips cost taxpayer whooping 10 million Ghana cedis. Mr. Ablakwa in his latest statement is accusing the president of chartering a luxurious jet costing the taxpayer 3.7 million Ghana for his current trip to the United States. Nanado, but na me cry me share from angle. Minya video ni be share. Independent yeah. I said see, when Biden was coming to talk, people will come. But when you Ghana president, you are talking, and I almost say a lot of the leaders did it via Zoom. Was it necessary the president flew to America
Other president therefore from your president.
Nobody don't
have
Kalusha Kasa.
Right now, Akufo-Addo governance, you know, the value for money now can ne swearing ceremony.
Well, our story ni I'll call my joy online. Okuja two story now. They buy about Akufo-Addo flight or they buy no the picture of the flight. Any bibia kahono they will go inside of the flight. This one is different from the other one. Oyusu yano. And I don't know.
Or they last back then. LXDIO. The record detail. And one asamba the Boeing.
LX yeah. MSN 62515 serial number of the flight. What the serial number any Boeing no ni bibia BBJ3 with manufacturer serial number MSN 62515.
Yeah. And he said, no grab speech, you know. He said, you make sure, sir,
I'll protect the public purse
and value for money, you know. Now, this kind of trips in Baswa. Now, sir, the same, you know, say, met me the upon we are there, no, account.
Yeah, linking in. I know, so my main family say. Okuja to Ablakwa Korea and Bekan, but presidency are confirming. Now presidency confirms use of presidential jet by Liberia's George Weah. Until presidency abeja to say George upon Weah you sued by ECOWAS back and forth. They are called. But according to report no crowd say Ghana and fuel ye bibia. Now you was got to fuel Liberia and almost charge you know. The money doesn't come out there because Okuja to Ablakwa a report no. Or say a cost to Ghana, the taxpayers' money.
Yeah, so maybe we did them that favor.
Well, most definitely, I think there might be some exchange.
ECOWAS chairman, yeah, president, yes, sir. Kasa.
Okay, but it's yes, I'm there because the country is now crawling to be on its feet because the pandemic by no man koi. Now you see, kind of, yana, say, in here, Scadi, a boom, mine, not still. And maybe why so kate first the cost and I say open so to coin. What's it?
Kalusha Kasa. Kalusha.
What am
and now or catch him so far baby and son of until me signal no. Me catch us say and now so far baby and son or bah. Until me say okay me say Kasa.
It's what I'm anticipating is you join him on a disservice to Ghana. You join him. He's trying to be a disservice to Ghanaians. Because he also wore communication director to the presidency. Baby defending Noma. This is a guy who wore a
facts, serial number of the flight,
because of
Boeing,
those kind of stuff. And if he's bringing this fast to our to know say this is what is going on. Now, because what shows say what you are saying is true. Because you are just defending the president who need facts and just stand up and talk just like that. Always you want to defend because the normal crime because we defend why we defend when I'm saying but I'm saying one Okuja to Ablakwa right now as a shadow minister for he's doing a great job because say to me now this kind of facts to me the bar I don't know say maybe onya the fast the free mamba them but now why proactive. Why proactive said man or the command he's been doing his research that much and I'm saying
or a ranking member in parliament
and then you have a shadow minister and you have
a ranking member now
shadow foreign minister
you are entitled to some of the information or the bad the public domain say this is what is going on now communication director now the trial to the president paying you not for the president or no sake but for you to disseminate information to the public.
Yeah, accurate information.
Accurate information. The information with a fact. It will be denied Yabana say. And right now we can say that this one is accusations with facts. But if he doesn't take care, we are believing we are going to believe what Okuja to Ablakwa is saying. Because all the pictures are bad. And they don't have any evidence. Or the number of a Inaba. And they don't have any evidence. Or the cost of
the cost of the flight. Okay, can me and saying Abuma 10 million Ghana. Then another call we 3.7.
Opo General Assembly cry now more by Omoyekan. People say other president on more other countries no. Say you omonims they are on this guy. And now Obu say Ometramu Aba even they even protecting their health. Now for play 12 hours. As I say it says Kano Ghana for ya to abama nti say entry nkasa biom the open out the way there and then now more man no and then say o man na o ka say John Mama we ama no ma akofuma o ba beso mo na no and them say here o be fu na the John Mama no wa be break ekuro no by 2 na I didn't sign aside akwachi ebiom because they say no Ghana you know Benja no obi ameme transfer ka say obi jai sika na the one must see sika na afunyafo this particular time need there opo ahwe be kono mom de Ghana you know the oba be president biom no be it NDC MPP no ho be chi die pa so first saying ahin it should come to us again. Oh, Simon Mo will be saying Esen Kananaye no because a communication director now obi a ranking member that information about now they be all obe defending and no man defending now unfa fast madia na edwan now you know e kokko say sacrifice so sack on but I say
ono I am pa be a president information on bese baba bonti no
baba bonti say opo already information is outside. Already the information is out there. Ranking member they are there betu. Oh, a small can be a inflated figure no. I didn't know corner be even if it's 7,000 kroner, it's also on high side. I didn't tell the same plane. Plane na momo say president in Tremuno. Obidia atrim
another president.
Ada akon chrome. Ondo ye nipa. A plane mo say anya adwuma no. Omo fu ala mo tuye no efi Liberia ko evas be 1 hour 2 hours. Ana adwanko.
Yes, so they are called but twice
in a week.
Sir, African leaders so you transfer that's pastiching mentality no. Oh, when the tramo ya inti this be tramo say and then conform mutunu for money.
You know the last time Mpiani kasa or interview say our presidential trips no. So far private jet ayema president Krontua ono ana de ka.
Yeah, that's why
your flight is
your flight so
also be far
your personal you be no Donald Trump the personal you know UFC no I don't know you have to pay it but as in Ghana no so pause until a month for a cry say there should be first constitutional review.
Okay.
Now that no be cry say they have the powers that they give to the first executive no.
It's too much.
It's too much. One of the professors.
Yeah.
Now encounter that is you know because yanya is they be the power name more ma. Omufi say
don't pen no more. Me give me 2 times they say me ntimi nya me hwe.
At the expense of the political party and the expense of the populace.
Oh, Manu, Yanko, quickly on the flight.
I think it's unfortunate. I mean, Eugene did not help. Last time I used the word like bizarre, very strange, odd.
Yeah, and then we also could you to Ablakwa man on palatable west. Or say ukuta oath. Now swear so be dino kre now o chantropa fita sachere Ghana for no. Eye ne ya e na kuma ya say enipa de nyina enfum so but ade na ba president so the flight when call for reasons this Ghana for beto ase but blatantly denying white truth.
That is not that very one. And yet that's very one and 4 year but you are not ready to disclose. Now me can say finance minister call parliament I'm can say undisclosed here how much did it cost. You see some of these things in young kwala sometimes that's why I say if everybody let me not even go there. See, so the truth is that the 3 trips we the assumption is that we are full way. And you see the moments in Bonaman say COVID moments will be a complaining.
Wow, see and tighten up.
Now what should our private jet to person Bones 737 there normal jet here they call we tap or me call France near there we call the Bagana na there for nipa 300 near there be. It's a luxurious way and to think about the fact that interestingly more because upon we used our own but more than the most for security reasons you will not tell Ghanaians. You see where the hypocrisy is. Say upon we are there over Ghana there and blah 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 but ni Akufo-Addo for the call London there security reasons and I'm happy Kalisha when there's what I wanted to say second term presidency 1 year careful it really gets into your head. Sometimes I don't understand. Because when people are born with platinum spoons in their mouth they don't appreciate little things. So at the end of the day no Ghana for neck but no so it's very normal. See you 2 plane from Luxembourg about Ghana to bring him to the USA you have minimum $14,000 per hour for this long flight trip near there and you should cry plane to me but you made to the base Senegal we are wasting for no they are continue about. That is what prudent measure of our resources. Now Liberia president of for the end of life no is a risk.
So Muniska.
Say planning ya. No assume that admitting a planning ya.
But you correct here there. Omunka say planning ya.
Na dey no use.
Adano kaya presidency no be clarify.
I don't no use.
No mu say first trip na kuja to di can be it no. What they said was oko parliament minister no parliament no. Or say nipa na nado ni omu tu kwan doso. Sa flight na intime for omunko. That is what he said.
Ntianom current kese no na ya 14,000 an hour. I don't put your words. Na me so beka so say shower pon him to president do want to menjare. Nti so na me ma just
no ka say the say
touch down no
jare. Say eno so kan issue say shower no problem near ade.
To do France no we jare no ko near ade. So my own is that if ye there near fit for a presidential user, why will you go that extent? And ye bubu ndu egu asum. Ye bisa wo se wonka na che say okuje to no half and puff, you don't care. You be keep fire home, but private jets now obefu de tu kwan in this COVID times where you are telling people to cut their coats according to their size, and we are in perilous times that Ghana is not really a good one. Maybe you can only have a word, but they'll have their say. But this one there, say your 3 trips in Ghana for complaining giddy, but you want a luxurious plane to fly you to US.
Okay. Unity Radio 1039. You share last topic. It's about the pregnant woman. The lost and found pregnant woman. Cause a lot of stir. Minister, ono ena oye regional minister Mama Nucho region.
Akobi Ochodako.
Osi doctor for ehwehwe mu o ma ye kire se maame no. Enye die bia na onyem. A fake pregnancy. They made it up. Ama kofa ensembe braba. Na krache no nso ababawa na yire. Dia na mi ababawa ne kunu
se
aha ne kunu nso se onyem. Ba ye hwese betime tie minister na kakra na ya tie ababawa ne kunu.
Eya kidnap wo minim se o share approach for se ni monim ho a o muntu anamon. Ebra be na ye frɛ wo se o mahu na wrai.
Intra na BNI for sending me report say I'm na Awazim hospital. The police for no are still there. Na medical doctor no so na ma odikan ni there. From their preliminary investigation, they suspect that this whole story was fake, and that the medical doctor was even looked up and seen that Onyopia Onyinsen is so. This thing has been bundled around for a very long time like that. So that is the immediate information we have now. But police phone or at the police.
Medical officer no or examine a rano or say
for trying
story near fake.
I also on him.
Na rano on him. Into only saying
that be.
Hey,
but you know that's the information.
Na
my security people have brought to me.
Obano minini kunu kasa no pe wo se wawo pen wawo baako na bema no so se ne yire nyim ne maame so se wonyim na wawo so wawo ne ba no ni ho doctor no so examine doctor no so hu se wawo
if say doctor no boa no work the same thing na BNI for the natural but that's the information I've been given
na
because when you have any see when you almost in your show.
Okay.
I'm thrown in a state of confusion.
Yeah,
Honorable Kwabna Dako Mensa, right? I don't know Manuchu, the regional minister. Or say information was
MP for Takoradi.
And TNT Beman so kakrebi.
On him, maybe say on him. Yeah, and I said not on him. Already, you were back. And no fake pregnancy now, and you're gonna afford no fake Yamian and Kabia. And I'm million. See, a unnecessary say, because if you are fake pregnancy. Oh, my say. Yeah, Baba, I feel crying when you're 3 years since you're there. You prepare your home. Abrabo say, yeah, I desperate to say paper by force, and I said, we said the missing kind of. See, I make can't trust on the say, you best stay and penny for Sassy Bissab to anymore. Go to me up being fine, say, be a win your report, be a doctor's report. Miracles over. And she said, we will be now when Siasia, who to be playing Kuna and I say, Bishan Fono, go to me up with fear no team, I saw no co op checking in and Sana, maybe Anka Wabetina, media swab can be. Yes, I know more, and now will be a mess.
Okay, so this is what the husband said. Yes. And omuko ejom and in the market omo yesi no to ade wo ho munyina bi mu so onyem oh ye hunu so onyem. So the story is bizarre. Who is telling us the truth? When they kanokre, when they kanokre. The minister says it was fake, it was made up. By who? To do what? For what benefit? All these questions comes into play as we look for answers. And now fix the country for so do muabejim. Yeah. Also, story of missing pregnant woman was to direct attention from Takoradi demo. And also say, Osusu said demo and komo kwen Takoradi no. And I just uncofasha that yes, I direct attention from Momu demo so. And
I think it's succeeded. We're not be more way than. Because I was monitoring because it's my home region. No, but me shuni say Obano Ayampa onyem dicey issue, very delicate. When I was reading the story this morning, now I had friends who are more maybe TFE. Let me try to say
some people. Your report about could be number nanka on follow case. Maybe tomorrow we might be able to get.
You try and get him and to really give a running story. So there are various angles. I would just want to ask the right questions on this. The first one has to be, you see, I'm a bit disappointed in the husband because regional minister said the first expert a view when say the woman did not look like she was carrying a baby for 9 months. I mean that's an expert opinion. Now, Beman Yebisau, your best champion for and Bemo. The truth is that prove your reasonable doubt that your wife was really pregnant. Into an antenatal. You need hospital be a able to make be some community health necessary be a preventive health for able to make be some for way.
I see all proof. I say I have proof my wife was pregnant.
I have proof. You don't talk like that. Maybe fine. It might not be a very good orator like some of us to defend. Because
I don't know your case Ben Kasano Kokansa.
But the point here is that I'm interested in 9 months. There's a hospital be an I
say I have the antenatal care and pregnancy records to prove that my wife was pregnant when she got missing. I am very worried about the numerous about the rumors making rounds, and I want to halt the interview to process my thought. Okasa or air now. I want to cut the interview to process my thought.
He's not serious. He is just not serious. You see, first now for let your almost a woman giving birth go outside 5:30 a.m. or no year jogging at the end. What's unheard of it? What's weird in the first place? 5:30. The first thing some of us said was that the man we need to investigate the man first. Ubejawa here say almost giving birth. So I'm quite sad.
I nekra no more and Kasa Peace FM news abusuan for no dey almost 10 months.
Yes.
Watra now what good.
And for the minister to make such a huge pronouncement, you don't have to downplay his intelligence and not to say he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah. Major Oko we Ochikrom polyclinic.
Yeah.
Ne records ni announce say nti wo be yen call me enko bisa nurse on duty ni ade say me ye ba ha say she been pregnant and the name no da hye ne fu ni ade. Then you are giving leads. The antenatal baby then the journalist can follow up there because I have a friend that no monitor catch him say a pharmacy shop or so the woman is pregnant so it's my home region, so these are some of the things coming up, and there's a session 2 or Moka said no added a political twist no the woman is lying,
they made it up
to divert attention. And as much as face the country here was huge in Takoradi, nobody's talking about it. And she way the very day now on the demonstration it became the biggest topic to be discussed. Some people will give attention to one so regional minister the government in power will create such a ploy. But they were lying near the end. Say you can't also hold them to it. What do you mean? Say now regional minister use some of these tricks and they are not using it. I think the basic issue has to do with the man. The man now. Say the man needs to be jailed. I don't think we should let this thing lie follow because I'm not gonna be out to Baha. People are complaining.
Yeah, it becomes a big issue.
Bigger issue. Takoradi me ko me meeting boni yesi woman narration say ye kun nipa bebre around
here and peace news or say a map a pin for about 13 years saying and now you kunkum omo
because she was a twin
or your twin no that is what she said.
Yes, exactly. Now we are twin.
Troy says she's refusing to talk into your Troy.
Why would such people have too much information? You know too much for them to leave you. Someone you sue for their ritual scrapper, they wouldn't let you come out like this to come and tell the story now there. So I think it's a running one. The more I know, the more I don't understand something basic. But I think the husband is the problem. You're more kind of process or thought. Meme na mopo na meyenyem na obeka chem se meyenyem Manucho Magandi. Now regional minister put me in such a bad taste. Use the right means.
So my question is, was the lady actually pregnant, or she was not pregnant and she didn't know? Because minimobia no nim so onyem oni ni kunu ete te se mo cantinata ya no nim so onyem a edu mre amokoye scan. Doctor, yeah, ne fibroid.
Yes, so all these things are possible. I'm happy, brother Angle.
Yeah,
but
the person is very close.
The experts in that's on mine enough information that something really come out of the woman's way. I see and I say,
so all these things. No, because a doctor now showing is she's not pregnant.
She's not pregnant. There's no sign of pregnancy.
Because obi a wawu fufra. Yeah, Jawa, our body. Some see signs.
Now, kidnappers. How is their world? Their knowledge on ye bet me ye banner. Ye chap placenta money. I umbilical cord near their money. You see,
right?
There, no woman they saw entafo. Or ya tantina ye jan because I don't person they killed some people, but she was left.
According to the
according to American woman not say the son woman not say the ye kunkofu boni enta oni atantina ye nkunu ni ade. But the husband's narration and begging and stuff in there, I'm beginning to suspect him that they are lies. At this point there wo je pa nyim na wan ye Weah anka bo hospital to continue
for ni ade nyina nso bofu gidigidi o
no maybe mo ye den hu so nyim. I mean it's only the man who feels it knows if you google so no betumi a che say me google so me hit kakra wa ho na na bibi but who so ba efu there. I mean a lot can happen. So at this point the man is not giving us enough to trust him that what he anka baby sane ade no me yenyem o continental wa ha anase o yesay sa doctor we na hwe no nurse we betumi aye the journalist monko bisa, then we go to the health facility, then we ask them questions unless we got them for 9 months on hospital that so no records any baby she doesn't have records anywhere they be won trial person wucha. So as it stands now I want to believe maybe he doesn't know how to talk and answer attorney so but for regional minister to also boldly say this issue I'm giving it a lot of weight. So I will let it run, but the man needs a lot of.
We will try to appear. Dankwa number.
Exactly.
From Rock FM Takoradi. I don't know the Assembly Chima Peace FM. Kalusha.
Assembly 2 votes. To me, it's in 2 votes. The first one is the mayor say say obi eyere enyim no so onyima. Ghana. I never quite me imagine say. Say a pay crowd can say they didn't call hospital as here because Ghana into protect your hospital now that didn't you know. Politicians here be fetchy. No matter what call Tanoma. And to me that's why I'm fighting number 2 in names here now. Beman, problem man.
Until Philly say politician be caught baby no continue to anako yi nyama na flow.
Doctor for me they can do it. Ghana for me
Abba.
They can do it. They be try yo.
No say card no work card na card no ho.
Exactly.
No, you don't.
A professional will say the woman was not pregnant when she was.
No. I deal with the okoya be backfire because say antenatal card. Say card no mo di be fi me boa.
Oh yes.
Some card at home. Omo friend and the peace news for no say Ghana come friend red card and
hospital doctor say
na card no betime show by this time can one say card no kwa mo twitwa ni na picture na gu enu bi na kejemfo aye no mosi me ye galam say me ni license eno ade che no twitwa ni license na gu social media and news for fire
opo me ade makwa make the 2 folks ni say sa ye ministers ni so ene Akufo-Addo Presidency yankasa no the call for no you be more briefing now. You don't take your time. What I say? Say only doctor na hako din komo. Only doctor ni din komo. What say expert you know. And komo be na only doctor ni edi say at least you should even get the number of that doctor now or share no so ni din komo No, say the thing is right.
Doctor Bear Osha
woman was him. But on
no, say police for report. Say minister no general report direct from the police.
Any police fire no information come out omo boss CID boss. Takoradi inquire kunkum me abebe no we see hu o ma hu me. Any police fire.
See like this one everything is possible. Maybe the woman also fake their own we kidnap him to come and tell this story because be akwalana pona she's lying. You see everything is possible. So let's because the more you hear the more it is weird. Say 9 months pregnant we piece walk 5:30 a.m. Who does that? We're pregnant now we kunada the next one you ache me the next one me buy you jam me. I mean
but say you cross security home not lie to man work there. That's the time.
I mean, I'm beginning to even side with manager.
And Takoradi.
And also, Oba wanyim 10 months. Almost 10 months when the news and I want a time na pound. Instead, then I couldn't grab a jam matching because any moment, ubeti me out.
Yeah. Any moment. Man, I'm more on your toy. Do a drum to say, or to a man who about you.
No, I know somebody. No, hearing you more so mobile. Omukoya scan. Na nya kwala Daniel enche kra
na bi kra hihye
just this year
some people lie o ma wa no o so na wo ne baba 3 years ni o
ya so ma wo ba ko
enso they are not na say na yene ne nyima
no at this time yen ka so
what did they see the woman with ordinary hihye for bed so a woman raises her clothes in her bed
no man hihye fuma 9 months no they are kwakwe
it's getting interesting
Ghana I don't seem to understand it
I agree that
and to remember shene ne yem kakra 9 months na be say to me say or the
after 9 months na
I mention yem bad man you say at this time anything is possible
and yeah we say
brainstorming what's going on
but market to men
or the tomorrow shene ma mara kokodu si akwachon
na won't me here
I don't know but then a doctor for so be examine oba awawo foforo na mu hu say wow
so onyam da
me feel say minister also came out
too early for your liking
for my liking
okay,
because
I'm
on trouble bossy
asem region enya bad news do me enka no ye pese ka no kra na ye won
krom hakra anka minister no kro ntwen man santwere for friend on the back call press conference no mama briefing omo update periodically
what they do they say asem ba obaka so they said this what has happened but we are just waiting for the expert to bring their report.
I agree the ministers were praying on to because by a family friend call the man and sit in the office and discuss that this is what is happening in the hospital Ben Amoko we want to follow up
so then the police for the police then the police are still investigating
and they also
maybe before he even came out you don't know what the police might have uncovered until maybe Ochina we'll get more. Let's leave it hanging. But it's weird. Ghana and Kwana Sanyama Wisi say who say so Obanyam. I feel the next time you saw Obanam Obano and say, and it's weird. You saw Obano so on Caso. Ochro, she writes.
So that's what I say. If you saw Obanam, how could he be traumatized? Right now, he's like this seems like traumatized.
Is he playing it out?
I don't even know. So he's writing.
Kalisha, I'm not sure. I'm not sure you were womanizer. You didn't have said this.
We are one per mother.
Yeah, you are not womanizer.
Manu to pay bad rubber.
You womanizer like me and can't carry case of
Manu to pay mad rubber. Yes,
of course.
Yeah, never back at
Yampa to make us.
Okay, Yamfa calls no. Now Yampa very saloon and I'm not trading. I'm not going to Adaruma. Nano Jamsha course. Nasuma. You is a hoye. Ojambema Ojambema bajote menka Nano Ojam say an enro ye you usan hunso okay ba for is asaro temenka
ba shana mi te nkapa
yanko enra nano Ojam o CMTM for okasa me onu temekasa enen so sa on ba yanko onko no on nka so start and then so the line is I from sir. That gives you the opportunity to go back for Israel. Sorry, back for young commamintu.
Yeah, na mama ba so meju male. I mamisa sinfi mamena oya na tem. Me ma gina tem no wa so. Nyanti ati. I mean, I'm going to say, okay, no person man and way, and the banner is Tima, and the Takoradi, the Akolano Koi. Police forces in the regional ministers for the Mamma, not on him. You thought in the city parliament. What is the most Mamma? What are they trying to hide? What do they want to cover? Is it say because of the sea supposedly allegedly among Padre or most police 9 years to my papa? I announced some young inside DJs and you know. Or my almost say incident with Baba Kamwa. Like I say, I say like police water, you know, and I say a war center region, they are not doing their work, and for that matter, I will say, almost to make it can you maybe see any, and I say, a young now, Ghana police, and now what is happening? The Omoya and the question is now among food this, and in fact, or Mama doubts the ever among fighting. So, it is better they find something to tell the yes than some best of Mokata because meaning Senitano was pregnant. I don't know now. I want to for whatever reason in Sankana. What is the police going to gain from saying, sorry, on the Katana meaning? Why? I still can't add up. Mrs. Mrs. Finra Babatimino. I think I don't know because the very big
we all can't think far because I don't even know I don't know. Everybody is lost in this story until we get a full fight. Maybe the police from tomorrow going can give us enough details for us to make ends meet because Obi Adwene ho tells you Dentina Oba no onyim a obe feki se onyim and say onyim a Dentina Doctor for a motion is here and so on him. A whole lot of questions that demand answers.
Yes, there are a whole lot of questions because the man has come to even say, on your desperate for charge. Now, I can't say, yeah, I need anybody to say, I will take the presidency and I say, so why? This is a funny place. But, I've forgotten about politics. I've been thinking about this matter. And Obi remember the MPP time. Now all these things are happening. And maybe some Diana because according to them, the other kind of saying another time. Now DJs another time. Now President Mpiani instead of beginning to say they're belenki. And I think the politics they have to sit up rather than say about a boost story naturally because to me. You are more kind of satisfactory. You should go and come again.
Okay, bad voice are serious here dancing. I know Jams Autominka to us.
You told me now, I say, nature, Maritoni Karusha. Now, I never a course one, and I never could be. Mamma, regional minister, and said, no, in the die. That morning, the castle is swinging. I just in a better than no one. Oh.
Nana Okasa answer I'm correct you. Oya Bema na Okasa o yirenyam. Doctor na Kasa o yirenyam because onyim either say be a one obetumi a test. Obetumi a self test.
Mami no pomo fane na me zan menene dafa ntu wa wa na wo.
Oni no yere.
Nana,
my for them, so you are mobile.
Oh, I'm quite a woman. I got to get me to a person. Give me two, me penufo farm and no for. I mean, good no for. About Wolfra. Say, I cry no for. Not only to 2 million weapons. To come on and look to money. So I want this is the Saturday and I'm more the song of the song as you are that's simple. That's simple. I'm not for me to kill money. Why want this is the back.
No, Jamana, why in here I would decram me Yamashimi. The other two are Eddie in our Mampon area honey. Nana Minoluma be fajin because why he knew they are nodding. Hey, When also Baba Masasnam de aye bibi o area na se we de me de madwuma for ba me mra no attest o munyina.
Oh, there is so after my own. What the dear and you not dear so ye dear I want to say funny way back. What funny here so I want now way.
Hey, na no jama one man filu ne papa. Say ehimfu se mus enye asem kwa na munimu die munimu nufu so ene obi a wawo test. Anana. Okay, yeah that's na no jam line. Mami family next caller Olumai Uwia na mafa OPD Nana Usu. Olumai pom design.
Opo me ho na so.
Erade adom ba chomi so me wedding pa yenko.
Opo amentia me father Mr. Dance of Dan Auto Repairs. Chama Kojoago, Gold Coast Catering Restaurant Services CEO. Oni na juma efo nyina me chabe. Opo unse edi kan ba se abaya na ana oba na yera no. Announcement na ba.
Hello my.
No committee
Yeah, online yes etiako. To aso now can announcement as well.
Me kwa chotenka.
Ye tonka.
Announcement na ba se oba bia onyem ayera e wo Takoradi. Enti no na nya se bia omunya ni wie no mo ka se no onyem. Announcement na ba social media man for share ni nyina na so pemfo bi ye wayera e wo taade omorere no. Enti ano no ye one. E na de tosu mienu. Se regional minister no ama omakore oba no ama oba na ko a confirm so oba na nyama na onyem no. Oba bonse be kan e won so na camera say nkonya abotra aka na nkoma police for na diduma.
Okay.
Na radio station so am so my hen so na free me see voice na at a interview na so my hen voice. I think so na free Abrante no ono so no na manucho so one na nyaaje me nyini sa Abrante no so no kwese na yire na nyamampa. What the details ni nyina be man central for. Abra wonim the right place so ode na asam ye the
echo yeah.
My friend radio so I confirm say na yire nyam. Apa enya say no be ka say yire m ko so ka kire mu say na ka regional minister e say wo kwa asore e hoko. Oko busa asore e hoko no busa asore no ko say no kwa bibi sa tesa na e so ko efie Obani fie oka bo asori fie nyina.
Yeah, baba unsa oka the regional minister say preliminary information saka. When we say prelim, it means the thing is still ongoing. Nti wankasa conclusive. Or say preliminary information.
We kra no needless. So onyemo because asemonsa aye no ho ayi kakra because oba sabi onyemo ntafo. Enti omuye no operation ene yi nkwala ne fini ye omuma na duro bi no wo force ene oba so wo a sebi wo a denya ye hu so oba wo a ene se nkwala no hu firi wa se ene fie enti we nya de bi a ye se ye no katasumu amu se de no so onyemu pamno wase pamno tano esma tano ye nya abaya yi enti me nya sure say agenda bi almost set ma abai ana say agenda bi a almost 34 things they can do for demonstration mkoye ni ade yan fe nto na na dan kwa Akufo-Addo po recently ye ka elupe wan sama ye ka and wa high elupe ekumbo Ghana every one be $14,000. Ya can papa into of your man private jet na and say and then the Liberia presidency they took one twice. Ghana na Akufo-Addo two quiet that very day no before second one not that very day so private jet na Ghana no so ni Ghana then so kwa brotre baby one dey call ye private jet ni himself man penyin kwa na use opo ntinu ye kasa na do won tie kakra. And then the nepotism among Buanamo Kawasama, Papa Kodra, Miteno, one Bernard, anyway, a friend, Umaru Sanda,
City of City,
and I Miteno, someone or coming from Mukradi.
Hello, yeah, now line break about there. Olumaya Kakasa, you are still on air.
Mahama nipa ba ko pen wa appointing on the government mu Hawa Buktari ono kwa the deputy minister of transport Mahama government mambo mu nyina eno so kwa no MP before your press conference ho na do dan kwa Akufo 16 August 2016 eno ko gina Asante Rogen really afai eno so no de oba o be ni postism ni friends and word amambo enso oba ye hu amanfo a wa appointom seven bedu mama kwa no man appointment and ono ani ye mba kwa o no kwa no creative act ntinka ye obi amana ko creative act akwa board tamaya enka Akufo-Addo ba abra ye wo efensa yi akwaya na se kwa no to a na wo swing munyina de campaign even we munyina see de munyina campaign ma mo creative act no a nkomo de mo qualify so mbe esu na adu dan kwa Akufo-Addo ba eti ni posism amambo na ye ka ono abebie na no ka so ja ojo ye bro ko Muhammad ni pa ako because sabi dem fit de gabi ni mako confidential and Kwakuba news star, I think 2016, 2019 or 2020. That very day, no, yes, our press conference now, or Mufe news star, or Busa for me and Sasso Obi our platform sir. One train nipa mienu a nipa ba ko ka ha Buktari wa. Mahama appointment na no e Mahama Busuani. Kwakuba ko ni gari no ma ko ni confidential. O man sinya anya dai a that is Mahama nipa ba ko plan one point no. And so Akufo-Addo sabi dem fe yo de by no me 51. But me and some boy because some me 30. That is what it 20 na 30 kura no ko e ya de ketwa. E ma ni nko yiye. Se Akufo-Addo we are to don't go to share wouldn't from heaven.
Thank you very much, Olumai. Unity Radio 1039 Anopa Bosuo sinu betimi afre na so do adwenchiraba 50830499394 50830499394 Nana Usu apom design.
Yeah.
Boko. Nana Usu hu ye de. Na ye. Nyame adom yanzu hu ye pa yanko.
That's not going to Odiama. It's a family on by any day at 16. By the public. Yeah, Mr. And I can use apart from Muntari Howard, His Excellency GDM for Ethiopia, and I'm a party. The family and friends government and the policies may say a world government. They can be so they see no problem with us, Nebuana. And as I saw our families now no more, give them a men on the idea. I saw our families now
your friends and family now. Nana is your friends and family. Almost directly related to the president. You can talk about only Mahama Nyabusia.
Boss. My question is, are they competent enough to hold that position?
No, that is another day's. That is another day's question and another day's discussion. But when you talk about friends and family, and yeah, at all, assembly, you can't more wabusu for our form majuma.
Yes, let me go straight to my point. They know they can't afford a budget.
Yeah,
but they make kind of say, NDC for the rest of their politics. And for more exercise to say fix the country, that's too much politician. That's a smart movie anymore. Maybe they are making too proof. I'm not saying this to question you. I want Ghana, who you were more Ghana as a journalist. I know you move you now. Yeah, they can't watch any import. No, matter that is not the almost at the day. That is not who take care of me truth. Or they were one continuously I'm and one command is in the be private life.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you.
Look at the government, look at you, fix the country. Only a mistake you. But we are looking at people now, more time. And this year, find what to down to Weah and Mokodi. Let us this man call Commander Sugar first, you make a check and a full Commander Sugar first, and this was only $85 million. Revive with that party. Is it true that Commander Sugar Party was able to produce even 1 cup of a cigar for us in Ghana here? The answer is no. But we have so much journalists at this matter. Or Coco, or teachers. Oh, hey, Jima. You see, such people, we also attack them.
Okay.
We attack the NDP. NDP is not for here, and Kuya Opo. You said the constructive comment.
Yeah.
Who comment and answer, okay, I say, I find constructively. Only say, I find no, journalist, this is a monoma. Who they can't and your man, yeah. I'm not a finance and here, Jan, and I so. Na young Gophobia, who more Michigan or Canada, one more US media, near so that a finance will be a bribe on the media. A pound that's just smart, or about what you say, or about what you see. Now, all the other plan or Canada, what you see. Think the country now, with them on yeah, they at 10 for no, and says another chicken is so mine, honestly. Emuya is good at that, but I'll say the truth. That the American, yeah, that's for the security service, other say police or whatever, or when you up and doing. Okay. No more, or maybe you must be an airport. Hey, that's good concept. But that goes go on that.
David frɛ amanfo agyina so akyɛ memfa Daddy Boot ntumi mfa backdoor me remsa enipa bebree wɔ line so time no kra na ɛkɔ afa backdoor bɛpɛ mbakyɛ wo number yɛ 54 no to aso na aduru so Daddy Boot ma you every so akyɛ memfa Daddy Boot ntumi enipa bebree wɔ line so time no kra ɔpo yeah 54 yanko how do file yanko na wo question ne ɛto nka kyɛ sa no ho yɛ de hello. How do file out Menka? How do file out Menka? Okay, Sammy Otemenka to us. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry to file out. File out Menka, young compatriot, man for Jinamachi. It's the amount of time now I content him because that's an amount for April. How do file? How do file like I say it you? Oh, I'm sorry. How do file? Okay, the line drop. Sammy Yanko.
Me bo mabaso me bo kalusha ne manitu abaso ne ma pa mo bo opo enze Takoradi case ma me ni ku issue na ya sendia a bit dicey na je me can say I am not a proof like the West End. For Obabia call any national hospital. Or continental, you book or you demo, you keep on records, you every month to the other call. A week or 2 weeks, a month here. You know, so if indeed it is true, say no, banning him. And I'm passing many means, say you bet a kidnappers, no for so no money, force labor, no more, colonial say a deal. They have a proof. As next book, it is better. Beman Crano, and can it on go country interview, but the other no more church or banning him, and I even know him, and I know him. I want to say what this book is about Bontain, hospital crunch on records, and you meaning, and you say, I'm passe. This is true, say no, you didn't him. Nothing, the other. So, Mpiani and I said the government will be and there never be a compensation for our trauma or banner communua. Not yet one, but not it should be no more come once in a year. I don't know want to say I'm counting so like my friend say Manuchu come out. So about when you were even saying it. Now what put 9 months, what 10 months, hardly, and it will be difficult. Say, we could make and say as dawn as 5 a.m. upon you could die. Now I'm sorry on the pack. Come at say oh jogging. Hey, be an all jogging and also could be different there. We will pardon her. But say all jogging and all walk party I bet you it is hardly say a better something maybe. But say no or bigger jumbi. And I know they walk jumma could be go or family could jump there. And money be still sorry as early as 4 a.m. It could do. In the Sadia we will pardon her. But say as early as 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. only could the whole. Now I sorry say oh could walk dear. I say no dear. It is too true to be true. What I say. If you don't want the on the Bontain. Now we were sympathizing with them, say the kidnapping at Yakwena, but so it could be a horse answer. They shouldn't hesitate, they should just come out and take our news. Now who said we're calling you because of and then somebody on a Kosovo Ghana. I send this now was okay because now we know how I decided as if I can because I'm paying for dear. Issue big dice and delicate in a big at their supporting, but say not on him. And also Nima. Now can say this a bit true that will be Ghana. Meaning will be out to the banning if you say on him. came and 9 months the question ya call hospital. You call chart scan, abdominal scan, the womb scan, and check. She was deceiving the man. She wasn't pregnant. They should sit down and come out and tell Daniel what is she. Well, I don't be cut for you. I have Presidency, I have a jet here. The German upon the Presidency, they are calling. Upon us, a South Flight in here, Jumadia. Why is another no? And only Daniel, if that flight is useful, the flight near Juma. I don't know, Ghana for your Diana, yet in the Boca. A private jet, Germany, France. Now, yeah, but your president jet is work. Pay it to the Boca. Now, everybody is the money in the country. Akufo-Addo Amamu, and the Assembly, with the Manosi.
Yada CP, Sami from West Legon, Yamfa, Yenu Abema, Udio, the next, Ibrahim Yanko. Ibrahim, what's the hello? Bacha wa number 995 995 say what me kan to asuma me 995 okay I'm saying pakro Ibrahim won't me kan kojo boku mahala yenko
obo agada ma te enu ma duma ka mo bobo o ma konkro Ghana obo mi de Ghana da me pa ya be bole za o ni David Anyakofon edina baba tum oni Mrs. Margaret Johnson opo in the bamboo, the young in the moon, the other Pandomo. Now, want to make sharp or David, not to make a share our reality up and then, but be out to the Unity Radio. Never found another that Akufo-Addo and somebody theatre Unity Radio. So I'm here one part of David America, Channel, Riasa, and then now, Anthony Kaobo. I'm going to come to Ghana, young vice president. It's not going to be the same thing. Operator Mechanical, son, another taxes or to about now. Taxes, who's a Ghana? Yes, president, and then taxes here to Abanu. See what I mean. 70% president, where was me the main five, no come about the Yajma. Sometimes they do the idea. Ayana, Kata, 70, or Boyana, and penny from the Dubai, Momo Kakamanzo, and Yaka because. And then Ghana president, and you find only you vice president. I know that dressing place, I can Ghana, again, and again, what, and you do as a Ghana in your vice president. Yeah, that's right. And then Ghana, and you're good one plan. So I know that the constitution, the time I'm for Babako. No matter guys, Akufo-Addo, or buy your babu, Mamona, and you're vice president, by Ghana, you to start how they were not, or transit our Nibu bana zamna make a nuclear or you can no go. One share on to the ones and one share again here on Korea no hospital. Now, another than a year no hospital because now the doctor don't can listen to them. And this doctor know a new dia. Hospital on the area, doctor and I take now one from the doctor. No, now I'm talking to him. Because I bet you about that, said the nominee as a maker, or bet you about a new one. But then the other Bamano, Kakao, and you know, Plaquaya, or because of the Batin Sikananka, or by 9 months, they are fighting and the opponent as well called Doggy. And I do that, I do say, I go for Baba Sawafin. Or what happened, you call it, and I will do 25 and go for Doggy. Now you are Doggy, let you go near the talk for yourself, Takewa, on Zanium. Look, no, but I want to the waters. No one should tell me in the Zambia. Sakadam been a man a year, they couldn't be beaten no yen as I will. I'm going to go back and say, we are seeing another one day in Ghana. It was my dear doctor, no, Canana. When my dear doctor, I was taking an hour on Yamuno. And I just let you come out or my question, and maybe on my year plan for Fontan, who yet is it. I can't get a more than a travel to know. Did you get a meal with the oh? What they are for now, what time or soon, yeah. Akufo-Addo na yi akwara na tunim. E bi kwa on kai pia. E bi kwa nkati tia kwanta ka kwanta ayi so. E ti ada seni kru no. On to le boaze. Na ye ba ayo bo dia me di cheto no. Why ye get asem a ni e kan. Se na na me dan kwa Akufo-Addo bo. Sabinin jet no say Liberia nko no betimi akọ anasa dey na entia onka je say jet na say no enu so ye nyenchemu ho so na ba bia wo kọ no ama e bia wo mo hwe jet no wo mo repair ni say woni dey ntimi nko dia fine but say na timi ko anu say ya pense what you anything one for
okay Kojo that's it thank you Kojo time na so that's CP Ibrahim afeda otemenka 995 Ibrahim otemenka Ibrahim otemenka ma menyi first oh sorry Ibrahim right 995 ya why 995 nye Ibrahim ana hello yeah Messi Casadro so yanko 2 minutes quick
Opo 54 ni corner
no 995 Messi 995 Ibrahim on Timinka okay I mean you for MC Ibrahim on Timinka yeah how do file yanko
you opo the editor mamimbo abaso any adwumapa we go o my Ghana yankopon hira o empede o enya o kase entu nkoma ne de bia won sere mbo adwumapa na my Ghana nkona ni mpa go we enka you see as madam my friend madam fu manuchu kalusha enka uba nunu awanya ni wabusia fo no yere ni na ni chama ya oda ya no chama awode ya no America oni mpeni fo ni MP Alasido Haruna she nunyo opu wa hunde ko so Ghana se aya hu chere sikan ni manu. Hello. Ayela, you ba bia kola na fa so problem propaganda na wonyim, ni mu si wonyim.
And lines here sano. How do file out minka?
Hello, po.
How do file out minka? Okay.
Upon the Ghana license in you.
Yeah, Ibrahim call Ibrahim after the metonka Ibrahim Kasara me Saudi Bijna.
Mencha opo na mencha meka fo nyina na menkanche o se muni adwuma na ne insone tonura ntama lines no oluma muni ye na kasa mu kaye ntama and the program no aye
it's okay yeah yanko the time no cross
nanado aduranko Akufo-Addo say ye kan say ye ka kire Ghana for say mamu nto abamma no because omuto abana man na Ghana beshin ye kai no na mamfonji ni awon say sa fresh sa adamfo mambo awubi eni ni afo mambo awubi ye ka eni ne ma corruption no say koso man ma opo omuntini fight no say man no ye team say nanado team fight kron kata shisheni proya abronya ka kire ye say ye blue region that time no o so ye kron for o ka so e konfo no man so na o man kakarka asuma kireme o man so na o man kase pa injina na do a wanti nchi ni ba obi a wanti nchi ni ba se wa bo o ye boni o betima ki obi ba wanti nchi obi ba so on de mi kire nti mai sika na enyu ni ko no de o po kopi mi se mu be journalist papa am bo na chi because mu journalist ko wa ambaka amun bi o wa ono de onno na furu no dinam ba mu de maya magin se ade biya be to from biya no say aye papa o say bonu mu ba magana fu na hu ntina de biya unity radio ye fre na ye boma ba so say mu ye radio a mu ba Paula Mountain so akadi kan fo so on dem tinti mo juma na mu ye no so ye ni dodo ntimu mo juma no na mo mbo ma ki sede baya Ghana baya kakra
echina koti ya party nso abo echi sede obo echi nena o
wose
Mrs. Ochina ekoti ya party a boy echi sede ne obo echi na nyese ekoma nko na abo
opo we Ghana ni out America
yeah
o manaji o hefi ekese mi Ibrahim me ba ma ba na person o mu din so mi a opo me support am all ambassador because I mean I am from money papa ku pese
thank you
ono no de oyembia na yen sanhunu kwa no on di na yen debi antina youth na ne o ya youth na kasa
thank you
kasi no panyi phone na yesi yamun kasa say youth no say the dia youth na kasa
yeah
mo say youth na money abre Tisanity opo, Tinima Bambano, Bayan Moon Lambassador, maybe Bataka Mamma Cano Corinthiano.
That's it.
Obi, Obi, Casa, no Ninsen carrying. Yakupon coming
Yamin Council. Yes, that's it. Thank you very much. But our number 9494 no Otimin Kato, so Nami fan an idea when your last caller. 94 Otiminka.
Opo, Mamma,
hey, Mamma, o number no told her 94 Nana Yusu. And then they beat me, young quay.
You, a woman, you for me now. I said, Papa, one omelette, made a man to omelette, and I'm not a because if your wife is pregnant and is in 10th, like the 10th month, out to new work anytime. And every not contractors member, and she needed to go for the worker. As a man, as a very responsible man, then I will be here. You're supposed to go with her. You don't allow her to leave the house at 5:30 a.m. alone because you are sleeping. The man is irresponsible. If something has happened to the wife, it's his fault. And say, Takoradi for I think what's the reason for me? I think they almost premature. They like premature ejaculation. Sorry to use the word on radio. Because as a friend, they are bad. Only have a tremor to share as a minimum. Not wait in the version about, not wait in the version about. A very in the police by investigation. Now, say, I hear two different stories. Because now the regional minister is saying a different thing. The lady's husband is also saying a different thing. Police, under your investigation, and also they a different issue altogether. It's grievous because for a pregnant woman to be missing, I said, if you are sending back to also Minabutri. No more investigation in that and some of the findings not out. Mama, you understand, and I said, no, or must say, I said, if you are from the assembly back here or Minabutri. As a minister contribution, as a family friends. Oh, it could be true because almost everybody in government now either has Akufo in the name or Addo in the name. That's the a president, president cousin, we say cousin. And we shall not sleep, meaning and the audience. Mama can't say, I'm open on my school in the but to use competent people to do the he was at and someone I baby. One family, a body, private jet, president, who called it. She can't even be
Madam, upon we to me, you see a flight there. I didn't know a president into me. You what to be a more dim, you are hunching more, see and tightening your belt. Now you're tightening, now they don't tighten with the Kakran, so severe.
Tightening of the belt in the MC.
A bimu tighten. No leading the on count. Yeah, that's my meba. Chelsea line up about her no umpire and Tiame. What?
Oh,
yeah, Aston Villa for match we are, you know, more the strong lineup, but and also a team the system love to cheek in here. About coach Nako Bongolo Kante. I don't understand why, but anyway, we'll be a woman city game. Bongolo Kante. Mamma Bameda CP. Thank you very much. Okay, before Nana Dio talks, no Chelsea lineup, no Kepa Arrizabalaga, Rhys James Chalobah, and a Malansa Hudson-Odoi, N'Golo Kante, Sauni guest from Atletico Chelsea Cotton, Nanue, and Ben Chilwell, Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Among players are almost at Yama Chelsea for the game against Aston Villa. Inti Chelsea fans nana mo bisam se line up aban bacho line up no na media mama no. Nana die wo kasama me wi anam de Aston Villa so line up na to dwa na sorry. Nana die wo bacho temenga.
Hello.
Nana meton ka me nti o.
Oh, me chao cheche.
Yeah, Joso.
You me poku chato Ablakwa. So no all the information out.
Bacho ze
you see a presidential jet winner president between two coins, mission to any the other more 20 coins.
Yeah.
And I was saying, Paul Kujato.
Yeah, Kujato Ablakwa.
Basopa, I had in fact, my senior Yamaka preference in Yansuni, but yeah, Jaka. On meeting up all mine Kakra. Now, the American, about one in the minister and Akufo winning up. Because as a minister, I said, you see how they do anymore. Went to me on your press conference, yeah. Was it more than at least I think a police report, what do you call police hospital. Now will be me in Sakadi. But we the time in Castle baby our one hospital be anywhere bit married. But I think we buy could police sponsor I'm transfer any fund in the call. Now what about the Castle? What did not call? Now if you anywhere check why they wow. Not police for I say on him. I saw on your mind just went me up. And he said that's a police for your investigation. Yeah, not a minister went to me and train no about the can wait. Yeah, then I will patch out 2 to 12 million. A GA support is our demonstration on moment to review to cover. Then we be
or fix the country for.
Yeah, if you say that banana motion attention, I don't want to be video because of bar. Oh, as a minister, a banner as an individual, you're an investigation. How can you come out in re-investigation? And sometimes most media for no yana because in yes or minister. No, bad friend no can't someone. Not just a magic tomorrow. Documents behind.
Some minister say doctor no information. Media records or media break police for na police for real man. Okay, they are break police for. This is a police responsible on investigation case in your rural area. What's your rural area?
Me say, me see pieces from my rocket from or whatever.
Aye, appear dankwa.
So, appear dankwa. Oh no, she said. Me see man Kasano on yam na say. Yeah. We want some of our can now. Yes, there will be no on yam name. I would now go check here. Yeah. A question on yam and I'm my doubt Kakao. But as someone once I call police station, what do you call? MP no minister say or investigation on my end and I say doctor Chester or one for your food campus and wow. So why are we still doing the investigation? Because we create authentic evidence.
Also, the police for the day, Baba. Since you police for the final way, I'm the Baba.
I did say police for final reporter. I didn't know what a minister.
Oh, Nasa, I Nana do Krum Haiti. Asemsia. The people in charge, they give media briefings periodically, say this is what we have so far, but the police are still investigating. I mean, at the to me, actually, we can get alternative information, different information.
You don't have to come out. Say no.
No, it happens. It happens.
Boyfriend, well, and yeah, confirm so or call you and police once the FBI phone you because baby or call you.
Yep.
And where a state where what do you call almost for example federal land. It's an FBI for a day. A bear mono. Almost interview almost so much to be for now. Because boy like a year went to Yankasa.
Yeah, every
is it that send the and I thought just but who say we would it
no. Tio, answer their own canon. They don't have any substantive information right now.
So why did the minister come out?
No, maybe your physical, what we call physical evidence. Say, Obinyum, na doctor, I examine no kase onyimwa. The minister is talking from the doctor's physical evidence. Doctor,
so why did why did call doctor?
Nya police for no.
Police for no. I was fat no. They say what the cafe are saying. You me person what the cafe say. Report out doctor examine and one yam. If you watch also police for no report now. They are not the cafe nation.
No, say na fa ye kon ba wuti o say e prelim. Prelim che say see information yen sakani. Inti echina another information can also come.
The okay say the information but na am passe na wanyemwa police for anyo maduma yana na doctor na nyema yi
information ba say na wanyemwa
wa fire funu ya mpa de oka no evidence support to back in one. The different hospital.
The American who went to Masio, me can't say girl not on Yimo. But who's the minister? Who's the minister? No, Nenis or Babeka. And I make a say, and I make a say, if out, so out, I can be a public nurse or Kakatom to unity. As a more police force in the only investigation. You basically are, you're the more swatting or minus, the more minus wagon. I swatch it. The point they say, what out, I can say, what the Nako hospital on yam. Doctor Fortress on yam. Doctor Rich and Doctor B. We be not say I am password day. And one son also someone said no, Dr. Back made a mistake, and that's a police for a mistake. No, yeah, that is also possible. Until make us in all this, and even if the minister comes out and say on you till minister no dunes I'm a boy so or say preliminary information against Saka until conclusive. If they finalize the investigations, which becomes very conclusive, and no, bisa police for no the DNA, but no, and the conclusive information and as investigation say, yeah, be
they all canon, to 100%. We are right, but the enemy say, right?
Yeah.
Ongoing what do you call investigation, right?
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. Source I will get chess again on Yamudia. I conclude with you. As a minister,
I mean, you hold that opinion, and they say a opinion. Me no ya against a minister no babon tentem. That is fine. But who say minister no abeka say we nti wa conclude nti dia na police for ne ba na make say I know there a briefing normal. Say Ukasa on your press conference, media can also call him for information because at the end of Bama, Ghana, BBI, BBT. Until the media stations also have a job to inform the public. So they reached out to the minister, which minister also feels at the end of the so a man for BIA pursue and on say preliminary information I saka doctor say the pregnancy no cry yes you and also sometimes I agree to the fact that sometimes people can make people lie because crow from say boy yeah na me rock FM kai yes our story omuku na omuko sesa autopsy say enye police for na bu no ku no which sometimes I agree to the other side is say you betimi am obi afeki you betimi am obi atwantro because Ghana there anything is possible what I say but they now
meaning say anything is possible but what I'm saying is right the main person ultimately say minister right right we am can say to me no Mama who say, yeah, no one yet.
On him, yeah.
And then I'm a food on Krumo for Briding. On him, yeah. Or call to talk about you, tomatoes. Maybe based on who was some okay, and I may support and say, the other my little way, say, say, Castle, being you more. I think Krumo said it will be, yeah, Madame for the call or to talk about or to talk about Ablakwa for Uber. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, but let me tell you, so what you mean? Oh, you report to now, and I say, oh, well, follow up, right?
Yeah.
I say, you know, me and my Ghana, hey, no, right? Will be a good best, will be a new, and now I won't know my papa. I'm saying is independent in Casablanca. The first thing is, overcome family me down. What you say? My me and Casablanca, that when I governor, so to my two go for me, promotion. Now, Mukuswa. Watch on crime and cancer, you encourage them say they are saying it. But so back on TV say, you didn't call hospital now, Dr. Shen or say, not on him, as a one.
Yeah.
So that's it. One you, a young conformer, no more money, and briefly without information.
And this is the okay, me to say, but there's a banner yampa, ye further test, and that's our banner yampa said not on you. Will you still hold the minister accountable? Say ebeye ampase obano na onyimwa.
Well, so me will do the way I mean based on the documents from the police report, police hospital, not what do you call? We never say the number in time.
Yeah.
Right now, one mother wow with the wow site. No mother say I'm passing. One for like the other time, I'm to say no. If you are my koyo, anything. Takoradi or Takoradi, report about onion, right? Fine. So they had that you want to see some police hospital, not be a police for now. Maternity, what maybe I check if you say, but it's already will be well in so.
Yeah.
another was a good one who it me cause that we and check it there. It would be able to enter what the catcher said. What the catcher said, again in him.
Yeah.
But many say, the consent, that's a banner on him. I've been out of some of the doctor about my one on the one in his money.
Ochina and to us be brave. I am for a tea phone conquer for news. Make okay, Abuja, the Musia, Abonom, you know, upon Simadung or Tree, the Moko Peace 1043. Now the news know their trumps when they are late into Movanche because meaning say a lot of you want to hear the latest with regards to Asama na Yekai. Yademusia, Ote, Manucho Magandi, Gaucho, Margarita, La Molina, Mpeme Western Worcester, Massachusetts, Worcester's edition of Elizato and Kana taken Kalusha and Kamidini Opunashna. Yami had much, Namubishi, Anaya Kaimu said on the 2nd of announcement no way. 2nd of October, Worcester for Inuya Bema Bakwa, no wa film, ye na ye, we funda ho, Timuma yina yanko na yanko chere odo, Yami Yadma, 2nd October, almost say Mbacha omu yebedi dano, ewo Faith and Callahan and Faith Funeral Home, 2nd October, Timuma Yenshan and so, Inuya Bema Isaac ni afutu. Isaac ni afutu ena ye na ye nti 2nd October ena ye nti moma nyina yenko na yenko kire odo ye bede da no Callahan and Faith Funeral Home 61 Myrtle Street Saturday October 2nd na eno no eye anopa 8 to 10:30 na yakopa no korabre 10:30 to 11 na afi yakotena se anom sikasa eye die twato okra 49 Lafayette Street ho ne be ye na ye no time no eye anwumre ochese awia na ye coffee no home ni ba 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. ene edi be ye no 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. said the amanfo betimi akomitie kosie no ba ya na ye kotena se ato aso ye no from awia 12 akopem anwumre 7 timoma ye nhye no so na ye nyina ye ntumi enko jabusua na enye fefefe sanso so ena yen kasa basrefo yen sofo Reverend Nana Ousu Bembel sofo enso mame akanchene egu ye mame Madam Florence Ousu Kunadu na nyankopon adomo a enhyehyeye mu no Papa Bembel ene sofo mame Mama Comfort Ousu se yemfanto abusuafo anim se enhyehyeye na aye se nyame ya adoma October bosumi aye ba be wram ne de tosu mienu Saturday 2nd October ena papa ne mame yi twato okra dress code ne red and black na ochese ye be hye yi na se awia no 9 na ye de akopem anwumre no ndu 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. 5 Chestnut Street Presbyterian Church Mount Zion Congregation eho ena ebaso yemfansia 9th on the 9th October na mame Florence Jemfo anso mame yi no to aso ebreninti I'm rushed on time yenko peace 1043 9 news no to amso opo national enemy din makramo